Over to you, Dr. Garima Malik, ma'am.
A very good afternoon, sir. Should we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very good afternoon to everyone. I, Dr. Garima Malik, on the behalf of Raghunath Girls Postgraduate College, Meerut, Uttar Pradesh, welcome you all on the 12th day of this International FDP. The 15-day International Faculty Development Program on Innovative Teaching Pedagogy, Learning Skills, Research and Academic Publication is organized by Integrated Institute of Disaster Management, Tamil Nadu, and the State Islamic University of Mathura, Indonesia, in collaboration with Standard College Manipur, Brahmangal College Manipur, Nakachari College Assam, SBRTM Law College Kadapa, and YBU Kadapa, Andhra Pradesh, Bhaderwa Campus, University of Jammu, Jammu Kashmir, and Raghunath Girls Postgraduate College, Meerut. Today, we will be having two sessions. In the first session, there will be lecture on structure of a research paper and academic writing skill. In the second session, we will be having lecture on identifying quality journals. Today, we have our resource person, Dr. J. Bennett Rajadurai. I would like to welcome him. Also, Dr. J. Bennett Rajadurai is currently serving as an assistant professor in the Department of Sociology at Guru Nanak College, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. He completed his undergraduate studies with a gold medal and his postgraduate studies with a second rank from Manumanyam Sundaranar University, Tamil Nadu. He has also qualified the TNSET for the position of assistant professor and was awarded the RGNF Disability Fellowship during his PhD. Dr. Rajadurai is an editorial board member of a UGC care listed journal and served as a reviewer for Scopus Index Journal. He has also worked as secretary for the UGC care list journal, Perspectives in Social Work. He has published over 30 research papers in reputed journals and authored 13 books in the field of research methodology and social programs. His area of specialization include research methodology and publication, rural sociology, social problems, and women studies. He has participated in and presented 60 research papers at national and international conferences and has acted as a resource person for 20 conferences. Dr. Rajadurai has organized numerous national and international seminars as well as faculty development program in research and publication. As an expert in research, he actively engages students in participatory research, guiding them in converting their research into publications. To date, he has co-authored more than 50 book chapters with students, several of whom have received Best Paper Presentation Award at national and international seminars. He is also a recognized research supervisor, guiding PhD students in the field of sociology, mentoring them in advanced research and academic publication. Additionally, he served as a state auction officer for the Human Rights Literacy Mission, Delhi. So, this was a brief CV of our resource person. I welcome you, sir, for today's session. Welcome, sir.
Yes.
Welcome, sir.
Yes. So, am I audible? Am I audible? Yeah. So, thank you so much, all the resource person, all the participants, as well as previous resource persons, as well as I have to thankful to IIDM, Dr. Vasudevan sir, for giving me this golden opportunity to interact with the participants. After a long time, taking this session for session in the International Faculty Development Program. It is a great thing for me. Even I also happy. One of the sincerely I have to thank the director, Dr. Roshni Baladevi ma'am, and all the authorities from Manipur, Standard College, Veeramangol College, and Nagachari College, and SBRTM College, Law College, and Raghunath Girls Postgraduate College, Dr. Garima Malik ma'am, and all the authorities who belongs to various parts of India, and all the coordinators as well as all the collaborators. Sincerely welcoming you all. And today I'll be taking this session on research and publication, and myself, Dr. Bennett Raizuri, and I have been working as a research supervisor and a faculty in Guru Nanak institutions, and I'm from the sociology domain. And I've been working with the publication unit for 7 years. We have been closely connected with UGC as well as Scopus as well as the Bob Science Journal for nearly about 7 years. So based on that, we will be having a beautiful class today, and I'll be taking you 6 sessions. Today 2 sessions, and tomorrow one more, and day after tomorrow one more, and in the final session one. So being in this field of proposal writing for funded projects, I have done many funded projects. This will be useful. Definitely, I will be giving you the insights about how to go with the publication and how to become a reviewer and how to go with the Scopus publication and how to find a journal and how to write a proposal for the funded projects. So everything we will discuss in the upcoming class, right? So let me share the screen, and the chat box is open. And if you feel that I am not audible to you or my voice is not clear, please let me know so that I can take the classes again. Okay. Thank you so much. Directly without any delay, we will go to the class. The time is 2:10. I'm supposed to end the class by 6 o'clock. Definitely, I will be on time. I won't take your time. Similarly, I won't give my time also. I will directly go to the class. Uh, if there's any doubt, you can come to in the chat box, right? I'm sharing the screen now. Yes. Is my screen is visible? Is my screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Yes. So thank you so much once again for this beautiful opportunity, and we will start the class. Yes, and everyone knows about what you mean by research and what you mean by research, and now we people are sincerely confused about what is literally mean by research, right? And today morning only, one faculty she told me that, sir, we are completely confused about what is mean by publication only, right? Because now directly or indirectly we are working for one beautiful domain called NAC, right? So the NAC used to give n number of notifications, n number of guidelines, rules, and regulations to go for research and publication, right? Before 1 decade back, there is no department called as R&D, right? And now wherever you go without R&D cell, there is none of the, we can't see any institutions which is functioning normally, right? That much level we have developed. Apart from creating everything, there is a biggest problem is called as research. And once the research is done, then another biggest problem is called as publication. So that we will be discussing very clearly in this class. And then we tomorrow, if time permits, we will go with today itself regarding how to find a journal. And in the tomorrow's class, we will go with the hands-on session and what are the things to be done while you are preparing your manuscript for a journal. Requesting the co-host to add the admins, so to add the participants. I will repeat, requesting the co-host, Dr. Shubharani ma'am, Dr. Roshni Baladevi ma'am, and others. I have made use of co-host. Kindly admit the participants because in my screen it is completely blinking and disturbing my class.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Super. So we will go to the class now. So now what do you mean by research? Everyone knows that research is nothing but we are doing something new as well as simultaneously we are in a situation and we are what was it discovering new thing as well as verifying the old things. Discovering old new things as well as verifying the new things is called as discovering new things, verifying the old fact is called as research. This everyone knows, right? Even a first year kid who belongs to any department, because now we have started giving the syllabus itself for his BA as well as UG as well as PG. So it is not about that we are going to learn new things from in this part of research. Research everyone knows. Research everyone knows. Whenever I used to take class to my faculty members as well as to other students, because I was working in this field for 7 years, I have taken majority of my time. I have taken classes to the faculty members, apart from taking class to the students, because my role is a research and developmental coordinator as well as UGC care journal secretary. Now there is no more UGC care. So Pele, I was working as a UGC care listed secretary. So my role is not to take class for the students. My role is to take classes for the faculty members. So we know to run. Every one of us know to run. I won't say that you don't know to run. No, we know to run. But the biggest problem of our problem is we don't know where to run and when to run. That is the biggest problem. This is the only thing. Many agents they have been what was that taking our educated ignorance, and through that only they are making us to publish in a fake journal as well as predatory journal. This is what happening in the labor market. Okay, and then many people may ask me a question, sir. Publishing in Scopus is a big task. Who told you? Because publishing in Scopus is not a big task. Finding the particular journal, it's a big task. Okay, is a journalist right, is a journalist wrong, everything that we have to do everything, and then based on the guidelines given by the Scopus journal or Web of Science journal, if you're following their protocols, it is not that much a big task to publish your paper. This is what I can tell from my 7 years of experience, right? And I have been the uh, in the beginning I have started as a editorial, and currently I have been serving as editorial board member and one chief editorial board member in 8 Scopus index journals. Okay, so we know that what are the protocols they are expecting, and even Web of Science also I have been the editorial board member, right? And my role is used to review the paper as well as taking care of the particular journal. So this is the role we are doing very seriously. So based on that experiences, today I'll be sharing you many things about how to do with the research and what are the things to be done while writing a research paper, right? And today's class is completely about research paper. So if your paper is get ready with your research paper. Whatever I'm teaching, kindly do the corrections accordingly. Finally, your research paper will look like a whole research paper. This is what I told in the yesterday's class about today's event. So if your paper is ready, get ready with your paper. Whatever the corrections I'm giving you, you please do it, and finally, definitely your paper will be in the pipeline of publication. Okay. Yes. Hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Being I am from the sociology department. I am from the sociology department, and I used to go with the sociological view. Okay, and he told very clearly, Robert. He told very clearly, research is a methodological examination into observable phenomena in order to categorize, explain, forecast, and finally, my research should be manageable, right? And should be manageable, and it manage it. It makes use of both inductive as well as detective thinking techniques. So many people will say that I will be going in a one-way scenario. One-way road, one-side road is not possible in research. Research always deals with the multi-dimensional aspect, and we can't do research in only at a one stretch. It's completely impossible, and definitely we won't be able to do that. So we have to think in both aspects, the positive aspect as well as negative aspect as well as multi-dimensional view, so that your research also you will be also keen to know what was happening in your research, or you are in the right path or you are deviating from your particular research. This is what the views given by the American sociologist Earl Robert Barbie. Okay. Yes, let me go to the next slide. Yes, without going here and there, I'm directly jumping to the topic, because you have been. Before that, I have to thank everyone. First of all, this is the 12th day, and all the 11 days, nearly about 44 hours, you all people came to the class without fail, and you presented. You have given beautiful interaction with the resource person, and all the resource person gave a positive note. Sir, we are really happy on coming for this international event. So you made the event a success, so we are happy for you. And now also we'll go to the topic. So structuring a research paper. These are the important things are very essential while framing a research paper for the Scopus journal. I'm talking about Scopus journal. I'm not talking about any other journal. I am completely focused on the Scopus journal. So if you are working for the Scopus journal, if you want to publish your manuscript in the sense of paper in Scopus journal, these are the protocols. Kindly follow this protocol very strictly so that I can give you the surety that your paper also will be in the pipeline of getting published in the Q1 as well as Q2 as well as Q3 as well as a Q4 journal. Okay. Yes. Let me start with the first one. First thing is about choosing a problem or a title. And the second thing is about abstract with the valid keywords. Third important concept is about the introduction. And the fourth important domain is called as literature review. And the fifth domain is methodological part. Sixth is data interpretation. And seventh is findings and suggestions. And eighth one is conclusion. And the ninth one is references. And the 10th one is plagiarism report. So these are the things are mandatory while you are preparing your paper for publication. This is for your kind information. Those who want to write, why not? We will be able to give you the certificate. What was that PPT? But my concern is if you write no, you won't forget it. So please take a note. Please take a book. Please write it down. Those who are serious about publication. This will be the golden opportunity for you also to know what was weakness in your research and what is the positive from your research, and it will be easily for you to correlate the things, whatever done, whatever not supposed to done, whatever you have done, everything we can correlate and we can prepare it to a full paper. So the first and foremost thing is choosing a problem or a title. Okay, sir, how to choose a problem? How to choose a title? Dear participants, dear faculty members, and my dear loving students, nobody is going to force you to choose a problem. Nobody is going to force you to choose a title, first of all, because it is your research. First of all, it is your research. So kindly ensure that what kind of topic you are going to take, and kindly ensure that are you able to complete the work with this particular topic. When I was doing my PhD, my guide asked me to wait for 6 months to take the topic. I was literally getting angry with my guide because every 6 months I have to give a report to the I'm a JRF candidate, so I have to give a report to the UGC. My guide takes 6 months to finalize my topics. I got angry with my guide. Why he is doing like this? In the seventh month, the people who have registered with their PhD topics, now in the seventh month, many of my fellows, many of my friends, they are going for re-choosing of the topic by paying 12,000 rupees. Why? Because no, after choosing the topic, they came to know they may not be able to complete the topic. Finally, they have decided to change the topic with paying another sum of rupees 12,000. So that time only my guy told me this is happening everywhere. So that is the only thing I made you to wait for a long time. Okay. So dear participants and dear faculty members and my dear students, please choose your problem very clearly. Okay. And kindly check with the particular journal what kind of journal we are going to publish the paper, whether this paper title of the paper will be accepted by the particular journal or not. That also you have to check. For example, if a journal is publishing a paper on social policy and social inclusion, for that you can't send a paper based on medical, because there's a separate domain called as medical sociology is there. So for each and everything, there's a separate domain is there, and for all the journals, they're also having their own rules and regulations. So if you're thinking about it, no, it is not an easy task to prepare your own topic, and we can't expect that it will be published accordingly for our own wish. Impossible. The roles and responsibilities of a reviewer is not to accept your paper. I used to receive paper from China. I used to receive paper from US as well as UK. But my concern is our role is not to accept the paper. Research is a fact-finding investigation. Where everyone knows that research is a fact-finding investigation. In the field of publication, the role of a reviewer is fault-finding investigation. We have to find a fault where the researcher has done the fault. And if I'm rejecting the paper, why I'm rejecting the paper, I have to write. If you are accepting the paper, I have to write to the chief editor that I'm accepting the paper based on so and so. So lots of protocols are involved here. Lots of protocols involved here, and we can't bypass any of those protocols. If it seems to be that we are bypassing, our paper won't be published anywhere. That is why we are uploading our documents in this corpus. The tomorrow class I will teach you very clearly how we are supposed to upload our paper in this corpus. If it is UGC care other journal, no, we used to mail. But in the Scopus database, we are not supposed to mail. We have to upload our details accordingly, starting from our abstract to the references part. It is a big thing. Okay. And now let us go with the first thing only. Choosing a research problem. Sir, what kind of topic should I choose? Dear students and dear faculty members, dear participants, choose your topic wisely and don't and kindly ensure that your topic is not too big. Many people, for example, some people used to write the socio-economic conditions of fishermen community from Thrisspuram district of Tamil Nadu, South India. So this is a long, biggest topic, right? And those things, if you want to add anything regarding your topic, that you can add in the methodological part. That's a separate portion we gave you to write all the things about your content is called as methodological part. There you can write all your things accordingly. But the topic, it should be precise. Okay, kindly write a topic short and sweet so that people will come to know what you are going to talk about it. Recently, I have given my proposal for the postdoctoral fellow. I am from the sex worker community. So we have sent a proposal to Malaysian government talking about silently enjoying the pain, right? My topic is I am from sexuology department, right? Completely, I was working with the commercial sex workers for 7 years, right? And in my topic, I never mentioned about their name. In my topic, I never mentioned sex workers there. My topic is about silently enjoying the pain. Okay, and there they have in the methodological part I have given very clearly that who I'm working with and what is my findings, what will be my findings, what will be my outcomes, each and everything we have decided. So prepare your title in such a way accordingly. It should be easily understandable as well as it should be more catchy. So the based on the topic itself, we will come to know that should be or we move forward with a particular topic or not. Okay, kindly the first and foremost thing is, dear participants, you are supposed to choose a title of your paper in a wise way, and it's not supposed to be too long or too lengthy. Kindly make it short, and kindly ensure that, and it is more catchy also, and it should be readable to all the participants, readers also. Because no, one more important thing I forgot to tell you, and you are taking that you are published in a journal, but the role of the journal is not publishing your manuscript alone. The role of the journal deals with the subscribers. So, based on the taste of the subscribers, only the journal will publish. I will repeat the word again. I will repeat the word again, so that you can come to know what was happening in the labor market. Best example. Earlier, I was working for Nirmala Niketan College of Social Work, and there I have given the opportunity to work as a secretary of this UGC Care Listed Journal. Right? We used to receive nearly about 3,000 papers 1 month. Per month, we used to receive 3,000 papers, more than. Okay, we kept a separate folder plus hard disk for this. What was it? A separate file for the publication. That much mail we used to receive. We used to put numbers. We used to put dates, and we used to clarify everything. And apart from that, the editor and chief used to say only one thing: kindly ensure that all those papers are playing a role for the reader's view. So the basic component of publication is not for you as well as me. It is for the journal as certain subscribers, right? Subscriptions is there, right? And all the universities our paper used to go. So based on that only we will publish, and doesn't means that we will publish everything as you wish. Sometimes we used to reject some good quality papers also. Why? Because no, it is not merging with our journal standards. Okay. So if any journal rejecting your paper means, please don't feel bad. It is just only they are. It is not going with their own standards. That's all. Your paper is a valid paper, so don't get disappointed once your paper is not accepted by Scopus Journal, right? Fine. Hope you all understand till pay. What was that? Point one. Shall we move to point two? Can I get yes or emojis from the audience? Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. We will move. Yes. We will move to the second important point. Yeah. Thank you. We will move to the second important point called abstract. Abstract with keywords. Okay. And this is we will be talking. I will be taking much time to deliver abstract with keywords because by seeing your abstract itself, I will reject the paper. By seeing the abstract itself, not I, normally the people who are in the unit, publication unit will reject the paper. Okay. Why, sir, you are telling like this? Because people won't follow the protocol, like how to write the abstract. We knows everything. We will write introduction, literature review, methodology, data interpretation, findings, analysis, everything we will do perfectly. But the simple concept is abstract. In the simple concept only we will fail. As a result, what happened? No, our papers may not be forwarded for another purpose. If in the beginning itself, if they reject your paper, means definitely your paper won't be moved further anywhere. From the abstract itself, they will send you a mail that we are not accepting your paper for publication. Okay. Today, now we will see very clearly about what do you mean by abstract and what are the difficulties in writing abstract, what are the challenges in abstract, and what are the types of abstract involved, and how we are supposed to write the abstract for a valid Scopus journal. That everything we will discuss in the upcoming slides. Yes. Fine. So everyone knows that what do you mean by abstract, right? Yes. Can I get something in the chat box? What do you mean by abstract? What do you mean by abstract? Anyone in the chat box? I'll give you 30 seconds of time. What do you mean by abstract? Please type it. Okay, Mini Kumari. Gist of your paper, gist of your research work. Super. Precisely of the idea. Okay. Super, Dhanraj. Dr. Srinivasa sir. It's a brief and concise summary of a research paper, thesis, dissertation. Super. Short summary. Super, super. Very good, very good, very good. Enough. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Kalavati Kambli. Kamble. It is the entire gist of the paper. Super. Good. Very good, very good. This is what I need from you people. I won't say that everybody knows everything. Something is better than nothing. That's something only we need, and very happy for you that you are actively participating in this. Yeah, good. Mubintaj, it is a summary of research. Super. Yes, very good. Right answer. Whatever you told, everything is right. Let us talk about in the research methodological part, right? Dear participants, that is a dictionary called Dictionary of Research Methodology. If you're able to purchase, please purchase and use the methodological word accordingly. Okay, because whenever we used to in the publication field, we are not supposed to type whatever we talk. It's not supposed to be that. For that, we need there's a separate dictionary is there for sociology. We have a separate dictionary called the sociology dictionary. Please refer the word for humanities. There's a separate dictionary called humanities dictionary uh, dictionary and research. So while you are talking about a particular problem, it will give you the dictionary word so that it will be your paper looks more quality. Your paper looks more quality. So if you're able to buy, please purchase it for your education purpose, which will be more useful. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Roshni ma'am, for your feedback also. Super. So abstract is nothing but beautifully. Let me tell you one story so that you can understand the whole concept. What do you mean by abstract? Uh, we are taking a movie for 3 hours, 3.5 hours movie we have taken, right? We have to reach to the public. Okay, how the common public will come to the come to the movie, right? In the opening show itself, how in the opening show itself all the Bollywood actors ka movie is getting houseful, by seeing the abstract. So abstract is nothing but it is like a trailer. It is a trailer. It is a trailer. Beautiful visual, beautiful. So it is like a trailer. By seeing the trailer itself, the local common boy, a common girl, or common lay people will come to know should I go to this movie or not. By seeing the trailer itself, I will come to know it is a horror movie, it's a love movie, it is a family movie, it is a movie for a youth, it is what was that 18 plus, whatever it may be, right? By seeing trailer itself, we will come to know that it is a valid that shall we go to this movie or not? Okay, dear participants, my dear loving students and dear faculty members, इसलिए what was that same thing. Abstract also, by seeing the abstract itself, we will come to know that should we want to move further or not. Because in the abstract itself, we will come to know what is your research is about and what kind of methods you have followed and what is the result and what is your complications or inclusions, right? So everything we will come to know by seeing your abstract itself, right? In India, for the past 30 days, many people, I won't say you people, many people, right? Many of us, maybe knowingly or unknowingly, we are highly familiar with two keys, Control C and Control V, right? Yes, we are highly familiar. Wherever we see abstract note, just we will copy the Control C and then we will paste it Control V, and then we will write our name, Bennett Rajadhuri, but we will put all masalas there, and we will send to the publications and asking for publication. Please don't do that, first of all, please. Plagiarism, as per yesterday's ma'am took the classes very beautifully. Plagiarism, she forgot to add one important word. It is a malpractice. Plagiarism is a malpractice. We are working with the plagiarism, right? Sir, nowadays we can do everything with AI. Now we need AI software also. Now we need AI report also. There is a separate report called AI report. That it will segregate everything, it will generate everything, how much words you have taken from AI. So, lot of problem is there, dear dear scholars, research scholars, dear faculty members, because we both are in the trouble now. If we want increment, if we want to go for APA purpose, definitely we need, if we want to get guide sheets, we need Scopus publication. If we're not getting Scopus publication, we won't get guide sheet. So directly, indirectly, we have been pressurized, right? So my concern is you take at least 1 year, take one complete year or take 6 months to complete your research work, and then we will move on with all those things. Okay, and let me continue the class with abstract. So the first important point is motivation or statement of a problem. Before let me start, let me ask the question. uh, what was that? Yes, let me, yeah, the first thing is about motivation of or statement of a problem in the abstract, right? What are the things to be there? The first thing is about statement of a problem. What do we care about the problem, right? And what is the things, what was that gap in the research filling? That is the first thing. And second important thing is methods and approach, right? What did you go to get all your results, and what kind of theoretical framework, what kind of technical procedure, right? And what kind of methodology was adapted, right? That has to be incorporated in the second level. And third level, results or product. What is the product? What in the sense of people from the management department, they used to use this word. So, what is your result? So, if your study comes under any methodological part, definitely it will have some result, right? So, what is the result there? And conclusions or implications. So, if you are able to find the result, definitely there will be a conclusion as well as implications based on your findings as well as your suggestions. Okay, please add that. Please add that, right? And we may ask a question, right? Many of the journal, they are asking us to complete a valid abstract with 150 words to 200 words. You are supposed to complete everything in 150 to 200 words. Exceeding maximum words also won't be possible. There will be a low risk of getting acceptance. And don't think that writing everything in the abstract will get your paper published. Impossible. Impossible. It is a protocol. We will come to know that you are bypassing the abstract protocol, so we will reject your paper. We will reject your paper. Again and again, we are telling you our protocol, or we are appointed to reject your paper. We are appointed to reject your paper, not to accept your paper. Publishing this your manuscript in the UGC care as well as Scopus as well as Web of Science, everything deals with lot of protocols. My concern is just follow the protocol accordingly. That's all. Just to follow the protocol. You don't want to be too smart. Just follow the protocols given by the journals. Okay. Let me go to the next slide. Yeah. Yes, sir. Now you may be asking some doubts, sir. We are literally confused about how to write because one faculty member just now asked me, sir, what it should contain. Please explain, Dr. Meenakshi. So we are telling you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We are telling the classes now itself. So we are supposed to write abstract for 150 to 250 words. Okay, fine. Let us go with 200 words only. Sir, it is 200 words. How can I write an abstract when it's, sir? It is impossible. Yes, it is highly possible. It is highly possible. In the abstract part, please don't write your stories first of all. Please don't write your stories there in the abstract part. In the abstract part, just follow the protocols. Whatever we are discussing in the class, that will be a glorious opportunity for you to complete in abstract in a systematic way. Okay, because research is a systematic process. We can't bypass one step to another step, and we can't interchange any research steps. It is a systematic process. It has to be followed a systematic way. That is what called as research main. The first and foremost thing is identify major objectives and conclusions. It has to be there in your abstract. It has to be there, right, in the form of writing. Put add some masalas there. Maggie is 5 rupees, right? If you put chicken means chicken Maggie, egg means anda Maggie, right? So in such a way that your Maggie was abstract, but put some masalas there, add some content there by the way of writing, and put various stuffs there, and kindly ensure that your abstract is looking like a whole. Okay. Second important thing is identify the major results from the discussion or result section. As I told you in the previous slide. So major results, major objectives, major conclusion words, right? Everything, if you're able to add a no, that itself will come to as a paragraph format. That itself will come to as a paragraph format. The third line is very, very important. The third line is very, very important. Till now, we are receiving abstract with 2 paragraphs, 3 paragraphs. You won't believe that. We can't show that because I don't want to discourage anyone. Just I'm telling that because I'm in this field. Right till now, we used to receive paper abstract paragraph. What was that? Abstract with 2 paragraphs, 3 paragraphs. Please don't do that. Third point is very important, very essential one. Assemble the above information into a single paragraph. Abstract, sir, it's a simple thing. No, it is a big thing. Writing a full paper, simple thing. That's a simple thing. But converting everything into an abstract, it is a biggest task. So please, it is like a glass, handle with care. So that much care you have to give. The third important line is assemble the above information into a single paragraph. Dear participants, dear students, and my dear faculty members, kindly ensure that this is happening. Kindly ensure that it is happening. Okay, it has to be in a single paragraph only. So don't write it in a 2 paragraphs, sir. My research is big, sir, so I'm writing a big abstract. No, nothing. If it is a movie for 2 hours also, the trailer is same. 3 hours also, trailer is same. Okay, trailer. So similarly, you have to follow the same concept. We are not supposed, if the research is too big, we can't go for 500 words. It's impossible. Either it is 5,000 word or 10,000 word or 12,000 word, whatever it could be. The valid abstract is 250 words, not more than that. Please don't bypass the rule. And third important thing is it has to be in a single paragraph. It has to be in a single paragraph. Okay, and omit background information. Please don't write any literature review in the abstract part because that is a separate domain we have given you. We have given you the separate domain. In that literature part, you can write as much as you can. Sir, we are not supposed to give, you are not giving importance for literature review. No, we are giving maximum importance. But the concern is in the abstract part, please don't write in literature review because if you are taking any literature review, it will take at least 6 to 5 lines, 5 to 6 lines at least. So again it will be a problem for the abstract. It will be exceeding the lines, limits, words. So again there will be a problem for you. So please don't write any kind of background information, deeper information, right? And detailed description of methods. Don't write anything detailed there because we have to dump everything. You have to take something from the introduction, something from the methodology, something from the findings, something from the conclusions, right? So in that case, you can please kindly omit the background information, followed by the literature review and followed by the detailed description of methods. And remove extra verses as well as phrases. Please don't write any kind of background information, right? Don't write anything detailed there because we have to dump everything. You have to take something from the introduction, something from the findings, something from the conclusions, right? So in that case, you can please kindly omit the background information, followed by the literature review and followed by the detailed description of methods. And and revise the paragraph. Please do that. Please do that. Why I am giving this much importance for abstract now? Because this is the major thing. In Scopus, they may not able to ask you to upload all everything. First of all, they will ask you to upload only abstract. Many journals are asking only abstract. Taylor and Francis only abstract. IGI only abstract. By seeing abstract only, they will ask you to upload full paper, right? Lot of protocols are there. So that is why I'm teaching you very clearly, because we are rejecting many papers based on the quality of abstract itself. Based on the quality. Recently, I have reviewed one paper from China. The paper was literally good. The paper was literally good, but the author failed to do the needful, follow the protocol of abstract. We rejected. I have rejected the paper. Okay, so same thing will be followed by everywhere, right? It is not about that you are not good. No, we know that you are good, but you are not. If you are not able to follow the basic components, that how to follow the abstract means, definitely the paper won't be valid one. Okay, and next thing, the final important thing is check to see if it meets the guidelines of the targeted journal. Targeted journal matlab kya hai? It means which journal you are going to publish, either it is UGC care or a Scopus journal or a Web of Science, right? Or whatever you want to, which journal you are going to publish your paper. Please go to the journal guidelines. Please read the author's guideline. Please go to the journal guidelines. If you go there, there will be a separate portal called Submission Guidelines. Please download it and keep it with you safe. And based on that, if you prepare paper, no, definitely the paper will be getting published. Definitely. Okay. Yes. Are you able to understand? Shall we move next slide? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And abstract with the keywords. So everybody will write abstract, right? After writing the abstract, another important task is keywords. Okay. What do you mean by keyword? Anybody? What do you mean by keyword? Keyword means what? Why they're asking with keywords? Anyone in the group chat box? Again, I'll give you 20 seconds of time. What do you mean by keywords? Why they are asking? After taking your abstract, okay, after reading your abstract, why you can see n number of call for papers, right? Send your abstract with the keywords, with the keywords, with the keywords. So what does keyword is refer mean? What does keyword is referring? Anyone in the chat box? Yeah, keywords are main terms used to identify topic of research study. Super, super, sir. Important words. Super. Very good, very good, very good. Any other? Visibility of the research paper. Super. Very good, very good. Main idea. Good. Now only many ideas are coming out. The parameters of abstract, technical terms. Super, super. Very good, very good, very good. Technical terms, fundamentals, fundamental nature of an idea. Super, super. Oh my God. You people are more than a PDF scholars. You are thinking more than me. Very good, very good. Super, super. Very good. I'm having the answer. Let us start. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Super. Dear participants, my dear friends, and what was the faculty members, abstract is a valid one, right? And abstract, no, when you are writing abstract, kindly ensure that it has a keyword. Kindly ensure that all the abstract has a keywords. Why, sir, keywords are very essential? Without keywords, shall we publish the paper? No, keywords are mandatory. I will repeat the word called mandatory, in the sense that should be there. If there is an abstract, kindly ensure that it should have a valid keywords. Okay. Now let me teach you what are the guidelines for the keywords. Because no, those things we may forget something we may forget to write. So or forget only, all the authors will reject your paper. That's an important thing, because keywords is an important thing. Abstract is so important, and keywords also important, also important. Okay, fine. Now let me jump into the keyword session. Let me ask once again another question. How many keywords would be there in an abstract? Let me see how many people are answering right. How many keywords should be there? Okay, sir. We are writing one abstract. 4 to 5. 5. Very good. Madhumita Hussain 5. Okay. 5 to 7. Dhanraj. Okay. 5 to 4 to 5. Less than 10. Very good. Very good. Very good. Sincerely, I have to thank this participant. She's not hurting any number. Sir, less than 10, sir. That's all. Very good. Very good. Very good. And another participant also there. I have to thank. Not less than 5, sir. Very good. Very good. Super. Super. Yes. Yes. 3 to 4. Super. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good. Perfect. Yes. Thank you so much. Either it is not less than 10 or less than 5 or 10, whatever it may be. Abstract, no? Based on the abstract, the keywords are three. Three keywords are is more than enough. Okay? No, Bennett sir, you don't know about me. I have done lot of research. I know more than you, Bennett sir. I have to highlight something important, sir. If it is a case, go with five. Let me repeat the word again. Let me repeat the word again. I'll keep this live recording also to you so that whenever you want this class, you can listen to this class also. This is important class. It's important thing. Uh, Fine. The basic thing is, I have done a research minutes, sir. Yes, fine. You got done a research. Sir, I have written an abstract, sir. Yes, perfectly written an abstract, no problem. For an abstract, you need at least three keywords. Three keywords more than enough. Okay. Okay. No, sir. I have done more knowledge minutes, sir. I am having more in-depth knowledge, so I want to complete everything, sir. So I personally feel that if I add those important terms, then it will be fine. If that is the case, go with five. If that is the case, go with five. Okay, more than enough. Now let me teach you what do you mean by keywords. Keywords. In the first word itself, it is given very clearly key. Keywords. That in the sense in the research knowledge. Okay, in the research knowledge. That's why I told you to buy one research dictionary. I'm not here to do advertisement. Just I'm telling because those things only I also have learned. Right? So many people used to ask me, sir, in this age, how you became the secretary of UTC Calista General, sir? Because whenever we used to go for a meeting, all the people will be 55, all will be superstitious legends. Only I used to go and come back, right? So those things, no, we learned everything, right? Based on that only, I'm speaking to you very clearly. Good. Keywords is nothing but dear participants. First thing is the word which I'm focusing again and again in my research is called as keyword. The word which I'm focusing in my research again and again is called as keyword. Let me tell you very clearly one clear-cut information or one story so that you will understand. Suppose if I'm talking about, I'm from the commercial sex workers domain, right? So if my subject is about sex workers, right? If I'm talking about, let me take about my studies only, silently enjoying the pain. Okay, so here my study talks about sex workers, okay, and their problems and their expectations, problems and prospects of commercial sex workers. This is what their topic means, right? But for the publication purpose, but for my study purpose, I have changed my topic and in such kind of a gloomy way, it is called as silently enjoying the pain. Okay, so here, if for this study, what will be my keywords? My keywords, yes, someone is asking for a code and giving, accepting. Yeah. So what will be my keywords? My keywords will be about CSWs in the sense commercial sex workers. And so I'm talking about commercial sex workers again and again. So they will be in the topmost priority. So their first keyword is about CSWs. Okay. What I am talking about? I am talking about their problems. So second word is second keywords. What I am using? I'm using problems. Okay, fine, sir. I was talking about CSWs. Okay, fine. Then I'm talking about problems. Okay, no problem. And what will be my third? My third is about what was that prospects. Because my study is based on this. So these are the words I'm going to use again and again for my research. That is called as keywords. Hope you all understand. Say yes or no. Hope you all understand. Can I get any yes or symbols from the audience? Yes. Yeah. So the words which are using, yes, thank you, Suganya ji, Harini ma'am. Yeah, thank you so much. Please listen, no, please listen. That is I'm telling you again and again. I'm taking the classes so slowly because in this FTP, faculty members are there, students are there, scholars are there. So I have to take a class in a multidimensional role view. That's why I'm going a little slow. So the keywords is nothing but Dhanraj. What was that? Yes, Dhanraj. I'm repeating you for only again. The keywords is nothing but the word which I'm focusing for my research. I have taken something in my topic, right? Based on my topic, what was the repeating word again and again, that is called as a keyword. Which word we are focusing, right? On which domain we are focusing again and again, that is called as our keywords. My area of study is silently enjoying the pain. Okay, I am talking about commercial sex workers. So in the keywords, the first keywords will be CSWs, sex workers. Second keywords, my study is about the problems of the sex workers. So the second important thing is problems will come as a second keyword. And the third keyword, what will come? So my study deals with the problems and prospects. So whose problem? Sex workers ka problem. Okay, whose perspectives? Sex workers ka perspectives, right? Sorry, sorry, problems and prospects. So my in my research, what was that keywords? Problems will be the first one. Sorry, CHWs will be the first one. Problems will be the second one, and prospects will be the third one. I have done with my keywords. My keywords is only three. But if someone wants to add more, so no, sir, I want to do more studies, sir. I want to add more keywords, sir. You can go up to five. Can anyone type any topics? I can give you the uh, keywords now itself. Type your topic, no? Anyone? I can give you the keywords. Yeah, thank you, Dhanraj. Thank you so much. Is there any word limit for keywords? Yes, ma'am. Five is fine. Five is more than enough. Three is more than enough, if you ask me. But if you want to go to more, you can take up to five. Okay. Anybody type your topic in the chat box. No, we will talk for 1 more minute. We will talk for 1 more minute about this keywords. Any topic is there? Because no, many people know they used to write abstract beautifully, right? But in the keywords, they used to write 7, 10, and they used to write some unwanted everything, unwanted thing also in the keywords. As a result, no, we may not able to take. Yes, beautiful. Thank you, Suganya. Balancing rights and duties to protect the marine environment. Super. And this study is, I think she is from the environment background. So based on that, she has taken a beautiful study, right? Okay, good. So now based on this study, we have to prepare a keywords. Okay. And first thing is about environment. She is talking about environment. Which environment? Marine environment. Okay, so environment will be the first one, and second is called as what was that? Balancing rights and duties to protect. So completely, she is talking about environmental protection. Okay, and protection she is talking about. So protection will be there. Okay, and important our topic is called as balancing rights and duties. So rights and duties will be the another keywords. Okay, environment followed by the protection, and rights and duties will be the keywords. By seeing your topic itself, we will come to know what has to be there. What has to be there. Okay, Dandraj given on topic, women of tribal communities in Maharashtra, sociological study. Beautiful. Tribal community means people used to write various things, right? And they used to write about marginalized community, deprivation community. If your study focus on marginalization community, if your study focuses on deprivation, then you can use the word there, right? If your study doesn't focus on any of those things, please don't write there. Please don't write that, because I rejected many paper on tribal communities. Why? Because no, they used to write they are deprived community, they are marginalized community, they are downtrodden community. Okay, fine. Everyone knows that everyone are having problem. While checking the full paper, in full paper they never talked about downtrodden. They never talked about these things. Marginalized community. They never talked about deprived communities. So please don't write. That's what I'm telling you again and again. Keywords is nothing but the words which you are focusing again and again. It has to come for your studies. If it is not so, please don't write and your paper won't be accepted. The keywords are very essential, very essential. In this case, we can talk about tribal communities. Okay, and here we don't know what he is focusing on. He is focusing on living conditions of tribal community, or he want to focus about the study aspect of rural aspect of tribal community, or he talking about the development level of tribal community. Whatever the things he is talking about, based on that he can add as a keywords. Okay, Dhandra sir, and women empowerment through self-help groups. Beautiful. First keyword itself empowerment, ma'am. Dr. Kalavati Kambli, first word itself empowerment. Empowerment is nothing but giving power to the powerless people. Giving power to the powerless people is called as empowerment. So empowerment has to come first. Definitely women's studies will be the second option, and third option will be the self-help groups. Okay. But kindly ensure that you are using all those words again and again in your entire research. In your entire research. Hope you are getting my point. Yes. Yeah. And ma'am told me, Mirinalini ma'am, human rights violation against transgender people. Oh my God. Super. It is my community people. Good. Super, ma'am. So yes, here we can in the keywords we can give one thing. We can't use the word transgender people in keywords. We can use the word transgenderism. We can use the word, Dr. Mrinalini ma'am. Please use the keyword as transgenderism. Transgenderism, ma'am. That will be beautiful keyword, and followed by violations are there. I can give violations, and then you can talk about human rights. Okay, ma'am. Keywords now it should be ultra level. It should start from the last one, middle one, first one. Okay, ma'am. Please understand the key concept of writing the keywords. Yeah, good. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Minali, ma'am. Yes, and last one, uh, most expert and honorable. What, because only one male next to uh, what was that? Dandraj. One male faculty has given beautiful title. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, because giving questions as well as answering the questions is a big task. You are doing justice, sir. Thank you so much. Digital inclusion and educational empowerment among marginalized communities in India. Appa. A socio-educational study. It is really the concerned author deeply involved in marginalized communities. Yes. Before that, let me tell you, sir, one important concept is there regarding marginalized communities. The term marginalization deals with the peoples who are relegating to the fringe of society. Okay, so in the keywords you can write about what was that marginalized, instead of marginalized communities you can write fringe of people, or fringe societies. Okay, and then you can talk about the empowerment, and then you can talk about the educational as well as inclusion aspect. So these three keywords will be more attractive, and it will be a valid one also, sir. This is also for your kind information. Yes, thank you. Okay, now so far, okay, no problem. We come to know what you mean by abstract, and what do you mean by keywords. What do you mean by abstract, and what do you mean by keywords? So these two important things, now you come to know very clearly about what you mean by abstract as well as what you mean by keywords. So far we are in the abstract level only for the past 1 hour. Why I'm giving you that kind of in-depth? No, this is not a event. This is a class. This is a class, and I have to teach you very clearly from these scratch. Otherwise, no, it will be also one. It will like other events, like a one-day event coming and going. Please don't do that, because you paid a huge amount of money, right? And we also taken huge amount of initiatives. So please learn something and go. This is what our concern mean. Whenever we used to design an event, we used to sit with an experts, right? And they will tell very clearly what the participants will learn. Of course, we will give you certificate for sure. That is another aspect. But what will you going to learn? Okay, that is what very essential. So that is the only thing we are teaching you in a systematic way, so that you will understand the key components, everything, so that it will be useful for you. That is the only thing we want to teach you. Good. Let me take you very clearly about what was that uh, the types of abstract. In this down, I have given very clearly source secondary data. I have taken this picture from what was it, Dr. Priya Singh, PhD. From, so that is why I have given very clearly that it is not my content. This picture I have taken for the class purpose from the secondary data. So this is a secondary data. But anyway, I will teach you because we are in this field for a long time. The first one is called as descriptive abstract, and second is informative abstract, and the third one is structured abstract, and fourth one is unstructured abstract, and the fifth one is graphical abstract. Okay. Whenever the people from the domain from arts and humanities, we used to write an abstract in the descriptive way, like 50 to 150 words or 150 words to uh, okay, whatever the things we were supposed to write, we will be following a descriptive is nothing but, dear participants, it is storytelling. So don't get tensed about this. Descriptive is nothing but it is a storytelling. It is a storytelling. Like so what was happened, like a story, we are telling everything, a brief summary that outlines the purpose, scope and focus of the study without presenting the results or conclusions. Okay, it acts more like an overview or table of contents in paragraph one. Typically the descriptive abstract will be 50 to 150 words. Number one. Number two, informative abstract. Okay, informative abstract is that we will be writing everything, like a mini summary, background of the paper, objectives and methods, key results, everything we will take, and main conclusions we will write. And it usually has 150 to 300 words, right? But 300 words not supposed to be, because now all the journals were reducing the word count from 150 words to 250 words, not even 300 words. Okay. Number three, it deals with the structured abstract. What do you mean by structured abstract here? Structured abstract is nothing but it is more specific to the relevant, what was that, need. Okay, everything will be formed structured. The format improves clarity, indexing, and is widely used in all the kind of journal, what was the journal protocols. Fourth one is called as unstructured abstract, completely opposite to the structured abstract. A single coherent paragraph that summarizes the results without subheadings. It usually contains essential elements, right? As per the contents, you used to contain everything, and it is completely common in social science and humanities journal. So people who want to publish what was that the content, no. So while you are going with the science writing abstract is completely different from humanities, right? A separate domain called science, medicine, arts, and humanities, right? So here we used to follow this kind of unstructured abstract in the for our abstract publication. Right? The last one is called as graphical abstract. Sir, is it there? Graphical abstract on irkuda? Yes, it is there. Designed for visibility and quick comprehension. Graphical abstract use a single diagram, right? As like now how ChatGPT is playing a very vital role. And now these are modern formats are used by the publishers to increase discoverability and reader engagement. See, please go to the last word called as reader engagement. So in the beginning, I told very clearly, journals are publishing the what was that papers for the readers' purpose, subscribers ka wish. So to engage the readers accordingly, they used to have some graphical abstract, and based on that, the readers also will come to know. They will be super excited, and they also will be knowing something new. That is what called as a graphical abstract mean. Okay, so these are the important components of abstract, and now. Uh, if there is any doubt regarding abstract, please ask, then we can move to the next level called as introduction. Okay, fine. Since there is no more doubt, we can move to the next important topic called introduction. Okay, fine. One more person, Dr. John C. William, psychological stress and driving behavior among local drivers in Kodaikanal. Okay, keywords are psychological stress, driving behavior, road safety. Yes, ma'am. Remove the word local drivers. Uh, this is fine, ma'am. Psychological stress, driving behavior, and road safety will be fine, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. We will start the next topic. Yes, good. The time is 3:10. Anyway, we will give you a break after 40 minutes. Yes, 3:50 we will go for a break. Then again you'll be back before 5. Good. Super. And successfully, once we have done our abstract, we have done our keywords, everything is done. Another important concept is called as introduction. Okay. The another important concept is called as introduction. Introduction means what? Introducing the concept. Many people will think we have to write an introduction. People may think that while if you introduce the concept is more than enough. No, no, it is not enough. In the introduction part, you have to work with lot of things. In the introduction part, you have to work with lot of things. Lot of things you have to do. Simply we can't tell that I have been writing the introduction part and I have been taking care of. No, no. In the introduction part, lot of things to be done. In the introduction part, lots of things to be done. Let me start with a weak introduction and a strong introduction. This also I have taken from the secondary source for my study purpose. And this paper was published in a beautiful reputed journal, Q2 journal. And these are the before let me inform you very clearly about introduction. Let me start. What do you mean by weak introduction and what do you mean by strong introduction? And then I'll be able to teach you the 9 important product concepts. And then what is needed for the Scopus journal. What are the content has to be there for the Scopus journal introduction part. And then we will move on within another track. Okay. Yes, fine. So the first is start too narrow. That is a weak introduction and no clear problem as well as research gap and no logical flow. No logical flow. If there is no logical flow, definitely there will be a lack of informations in the introduction part. People are thinking only one thing. Introduction means just introduce the concept. No, no, it is not like that. It is not like this. Please, if you have anything regarding that, please remove that from your mind and please start working very seriously with introduction. Start working very seriously with introduction part because this is what happening everywhere. This is what happening everywhere. And that's what I'm telling you very clearly, right? And the third important thing is, and the third important concept is just definitions and background. Many people are there. We will give you, they will write the definition, they will write the background, and they will do everything. But it won't leads to a major level of contributions. Okay, and this is also not a valid one, and as a result, that will be also a problem. Right? What about a strong introduction? So what the journal is expecting, right? What are supposed to be added in this introduction part? First is broader level, and it has to be completely focused on your problem. And from that, you are supposed to be able to identify the research gap, and it has to be have proper aim as well as contribution. 5 important things has to be done in one level. That is what called as introduction mean. Please don't forget the concept. Please don't forget the concept. And second important thing is logical funnel structure. Have you ever thought about the funnel structure? It should be have in a funnel way, right? Narrowing down everything, writing down everything, right? Having a broad concept, then in another level problem, another level gap, another level aim, another level contribution. Finally, it has to come at the answers level. That is what called as a funnel structure. And the third important thing is clear variables and context. Clear variable and context. Recently, we know a legend from St. Paul's College, Mumbai, and he is an expert of context analysis. We people know how to do content analysis, right? And there is a legend in the Mumbai, and he's such a nice person, and I have a golden opportunity to talk to him. And he published one paper in my journal, in our journal, right? And he told me, Bennett, we have used context research methodology. So that in the sense, updated level of methods are there, and please use it should be contextual, right? And the second and last part thing is ends with purpose and contribution. What purpose? Our research should have a proper valid purpose. It is for me. And contribution, to whom should I contribute? Bennett said, to the particular journal. To the particular journal we are supposed to contribute ourselves, okay, our studies. This has to be done very clearly, and it has to be should be done very systematically. Okay, now let me teach you the clear cut information about how to write an introduction part very clearly. Okay, good. Yeah, thank you, Roshni Bala ma'am. A strong introduction is an opening that to attraction, clarity, or properly introduce the topic. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Roshni Bala Devi ma'am. Yes, we'll start the class. First thing is about broad context. Okay, so what are the things to be there in the introduction? Sir, why you are giving that much content of why you are giving that much importance about introduction? So far, you are talking about abstract when it said, and we come to know something about abstract, and now we are structuring. We are completely stuck in the path of introduction. Sir, what we are supposed to do as a researcher? Either you are a student or you are a faculty member. Dear team, one thing is very essential. Kindly follow the protocol. This is what I used to say from the beginning onwards. Not only to you, wherever I used to go, I used to say the only one thing. Right? In Tamil, one beautiful word is there. Contingency follow பண்ணுங்கடா. So, we are supposed to follow the protocols. Please don't bypass that, right? Good. Let me talk about the 9 important concepts on time. If I'm able to complete in this 50 minutes, then we can go for a break and then we can come back. Then we will go. Then we will see the remaining parts accordingly. Okay, good. The first thing is about broad content. What do you mean by broad content when it's said here? Broad content is, dear faculty members, dear students, once choosing your topic, right? The concerned topic here they are given is social media use and adolescent mental health evidence from a longitudinal cohort study. Okay, and this paper was published in the year of 2019. Okay, and everything they have done, and it was published in a reputed journal, the Q2 journal. Okay, fine, and they have given very clearly about the broad context of the particular topic. In the introduction, it has to be there. In the introduction, it should be there. Based on your topic, dear faculty members, dear scholars, and dear students, okay, you have to broadly classify. You have to broadly classify your research topic into a crystal clear format, so that we will come to know what you are coming to say. Best example, let me tell you. Let me tell you very best example. Let if we are talking about my studies about commercial sex workers or disability people, okay, or what was that child labor or child abuse, okay, or what is that HIV infected patients, right? Whatever topic could be, okay, if you're talking, okay, do you know that only they people are having problem as like we don't have any problem? No, everyone is having problem, right? My faculty used to say Bay of Bengal also having water. Okay, Indian Sea also ocean also having water, Arabian Sea also having water. But what you are going to say from your research, that is what called as research mean. Okay, I'm talking about problems. Okay, everybody having problem. Not only disability people having problem, not only they are having problem. No, everyone are having problem. It's not about only you alone having problem. No, everyone are having problem. But the research, but the researcher, no good researcher, he or she should have the tendency to have a broader context and giving importance for the particular problem and only talking about the particular problem alone and exploring the problem into the various contexts. That is what called as writing a proper introduction part, number one. And number two, real world problem. And this and completely your research introduction should be completely, since if it is a problem, every research deals with the problem, right? First of all, the basic thing, don't forget it. Okay, and since it's a real problem, and kindly focus on the real world scenario. Sir, where will I get these things, Bennett said? You will get these things by reading a number of previous articles. You will be getting all those informations by going through a number of previous articles. Dear friends, research is not a one day event, right? It is not a one day event. We can make biryani, but we can't eat entire biryani, one anda biryani in 10 days. Impossible. We can't prepare and we can't eat also. Impossible. Like that, research, no, it is not a one day show. It needs lot of dedication, it needs lot of reading, it needs lot of waiting, it needs lot of data process. Everything's are there. Various things has to be done in your research. Please don't forget that. So kindly give importance to the real world scenario, real world problem, in the sense current scenario. Sir, my study is on what was that, women empowerment. Bennett said, what was the current scenario? What was the current scenario? Or the women were really empowered, or still women are having the same problem? If I am talking about dowry, right? If I'm talking about violence, for violence for women, then what about MAVA, men against violence and abuse? So wherever we go, problem is there. But as a valid researcher, you have to give the importance of the real world problem, sense current scenario. What was the current scenario of this particular problem? Okay. So while you are giving importance for this current scenario, we will come to know the researcher actually applied his or the research knowledge in the field. This is what will happen everywhere. Okay. So kindly focus on step two in a detailed way. Kindly focus on step two, real world problem. In the sense is called as current scenario. You are focusing about what is there and what is your current problem, and what was happened earlier. So while you are talking about current scenario, definitely you will be talking about the history also. When you are talking about the current scenario, you will be talking about the historical aspect also. So it will be easily for you people to check this as well as that. Okay. So we also will come to know, okay, the concerned author given importance for the previous historical development, historical process, as well as, yes, as well as the current scenario, everything that the researcher has given importance, that also we will come to know. Okay. Number two, we have completed successfully. Number three, yes. Number three is called a significance. In what do you mean by significance? Now you may get surprised. So significance of the study will be coming on methodological part only when it's why it is coming here now. No. Significance here it shows that what kind of path, what kind of development, what kind of gradual changes has been done in the topic in the studies. That is what called us here. Explain why this problem matters, why this problem matters. That is what we are completely throwing our insight in the process called significance, right? So whenever we are writing introduction part, we have to give the reasons, right? Why, what, when, how, right? And how it happened, everything we have to give. So that is in that aspect, as a researcher we have to give a detailed view to the participants, right? And sorry, to the readers, because we are writing everything for the reader's sake, right? As per the journal's protocol. And here we have to give the significance of everything. Okay, explains why these problems matter and the impact. While we are talking about why the problem, okay, fine. If the problem comes, no problem. And now we have to give the topic about called as impact. When the problem is there, definitely there will be impact. Two things will be there. Once there is a problem, definitely there will be an impact. So here we have to talk about what kind of impact the problem faces on. This is also you have to develop. Okay. And the fourth important thing is research area expansion. Research area expansion. In the introduction also you can mention, in the introduction part also you can mention. Oh, camera. In the introduction parts also you can mention like what you have done and what was that introduced, key concepts and the importance of the topic, right? What is the topic is about? and what is the key concept is about, right? And what are the functional keys about each and everything that you can mention in the fourth areas. That is called as research area expansion. And the fifth one is called as narrowing focus. What it mean by when it said, it means by you are coming to a, see, for example, my study is called as dowry, right? My study focus on women empowerment. In the women empowerment, where I am focusing, through which source women got empowerment. Yeah, am I focusing on a particular job? Am I focusing on a particular scheme? Or am I focusing on a particular programs or policies introduced by the government? So where my research study is rooted, that is called as narrowing the focus to the particular problem. Hope you are understanding. Am I audible to everyone? Because it is a tough task and it's a tough time also. Yes, so can I get any yes from the participants that you are getting my point? Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because no, this is such a tough time, because this is a time that you have to sleep. But this is my duty that I'm not letting you to sleep. So that is I'm asking you that you people are there or not. Okay, good. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Super. Let me go to the class again, because no, these are the important things that you are supposed to follow. You are supposed to follow. That is what I'm telling you. Okay, fine. Let me start from the first again, and because let we are having only remaining four, that also we can complete on time. No problem. The first important thing is called as broader context. The second important thing is called as real world problem. It is called as current scenario. And the second important thing is significance. Why this problem matters to the researcher? Why you have taken to this? What made you to take this journal? What made you to take this topic? Right? They asked me whenever I used to go for a uh, interview for a PDF postdoctoral fellow. They used to ask me why you have chosen this. Why you have chosen this? This question will be ultimately found everywhere. Default by default these questions will be there. So while writing the research paper also, the researcher, uh, by default you have to give the significance. This is my study, this is the area of study, this study focus on. Okay, if people asked me why you are focusing, why you focused on transgender studies, why you are focusing on the sex workers, why you are talking about male sex workers, what about other people? Because my study comes under this, my domain comes under this, and this made me to study on the particular problem. So this is what you have to justify. Okay, and the significance part also you have to give very clearly, right? And the fourth important thing is research area expansion. So here you can introduce the key concepts and the importance of the topic. So key concept also you have to give, and then you can give the importance of your topic. And the fifth important thing is focused on. Okay, completely you are narrowing down. My study is this and completely focusing on this, and this is what that, and this is my study mean, and these are my focusing areas. Okay, I am narrowing down to it directly. I'm coming to my point. Instead of coming directly, I am following these steps and then I am coming to my point. Okay, yes, the sixth important major concept is called as key variable introduction. Okay, in the research we have variables. Okay, in a research paper we have various things. The major important thing is called as variables. Okay, and what kind of variables your study come across? Okay, a dependent variable, what are the dependent variable, what are the independent variable, those things you have to give very clearly about it. So kindly ensure that you are adding those informations also without fail. And second, seventh important point is literature gap that we will discuss in the next slide very clearly about in the path of literature review. Yes, in the introduction part also shows that uh, in the introduction itself, you will be coming to know what is the studies about, what is about the previous study, and what the previous study failed to address, right? Failed to address what the previous study failed to address. Best example, what was that? Mirinalini ma'am, no, she is doing this research on transgender, and I'm also doing some research work on transgender. Okay, while writing a paper, no, she will comes to know Dr. Bennett has done a research on this. He failed to address this issue, but I'm adding my paper. I'm adding this issue in my paper. So literature gap also we will come to know in the introduction part itself. And the eighth important thing is study purpose. Study purpose. Okay, see how many steps are involved here. You people are thinking that introduction means simple thing, four para we will write and then we will close it out. No, we're not supposed to do that. It is wrong. वही तो गलत है, वही तो गलत है. Please, don't forward this. Don't do like that. Follow these protocols. So in the eighth point only, so shows focus on study purpose. Then the study purpose only, you have to clearly states what this study aims to investigate. Okay, fine. Okay. After research area expansion, the fourth point, in the eighth point, you are giving what is my aims to investigate. Okay, what will be my study? What I'm going to clearly describe here in my study. And the ninth point, finally, the ninth important point shows that very clearly that contribution. Right? What is your contributions to this research community? Sir, my studies comes under women's, sir. My study comes under child labor, sir. My study comes under Dalit studies, sir. My study comes under women empowerment, sir. My study comes under commercial banking, sir. My study comes under networking, sir. My study comes under engineering, sir. Technology, whatever it could be. Anybody can do research on his or her use, no problem. But the ultimate thing is, what is your contribution? What's your contribution based on this research? That also has to be added in the introduction part. So if you are able to dump all those things, dump in the sense adding everything, adding fuel, at a particular point, if we are able to add all those contents which we have given here, means remember one thing, you are in the pipeline of getting selected. Your paper is in the pipeline of getting selected. Recently, I have accepted a paper from US. It is about medical sociology, right? I was completely searching for faulty. I was completely searching for is there any fault is there? Can I reject the paper? Reject it. Finally, I was not able to find anything because the concerned researcher strictly followed the journal protocols. Okay, finally we accepted. Okay, even though that research paper doesn't have more than 500 words, 5,000 words, within 4,500 words only itself we accepted the paper. Why? Because no, he or she doesn't know. They have completely followed the standards of the particular journal, and we also not in a position because there will be two reviewers for this particular paper, and we also not able to find anything. As a result, the paper got published. Okay, so this will happen if your paper is completely up to the mark. You don't want to worry about anything. You don't want to worry about anything. Definitely your paper will be in the pipe. Yes, these four things are my classifications, and this is not taken from my anyone. This is my thing. Introduction. Okay. First thing is about introduce your topic, and the second thing is no. Currently, I used to reject papers if it is not having the second point. Currently, I used to do this. Currently, we are used to do because now very clearly they have mentioned that research starts from structural to the functional unit. The research always deals with structural unit to the functional unit. Okay, so based on that, we decided that if we are not able to find any kind of theoretical frameworks or concepts, we can reject the paper. So based on two, definitely I have rejected many papers for not having a proper theoretical frameworks. And third important thing is called as thematic definitions. Recently, I have sent a paper to UK journal, and we paid nearly about $2,300 for publication, and they have given me this corrections. This one that's why I'm telling you whatever I learned, I have added for as a point, so that it will be easy for you also to publish your paper there. So the concerned author given me the what was that literature, what was that the review, right? Called as kindly include thematic definitions accordingly. Now we are working on that. Okay. So the first important thing is kindly introduce your topic first very clearly and define the concept with the theoretical perspectives or frameworks. Very good. And the third important thing is called as thematic definitions, right? And all the definitions has a proper thematic way and arrange all the thematic definitions such a way that it has a proper flow, FLOW. The flow has to be there. Okay, and the final important thing is any major classifications or vital statistics, any major classifications or vital statistics, which comes under research area expansion. Number 4 is there. Here also number 4. Number 4, both are same. What do you mean by major classifications when it says? What do you mean by vital statistics when it says? Well, I think the introduction part, no. If, for example, if you are studying about what was RBI, Reserve Bank of India, right? Or what is studying about the economic aspect, easily you will be having major classifications as well as vital statistics. Or when you're talking about unemployment in India, we're talking about unemployment, social problems which comes under, right? Easily we can get to vital statistics. Vital statistics means nothing but it is about comparison of the previous one as well as to the current one. Before 10 years back, India was this. The situation of India was like this. And currently, India has changed. Before 10 years back, there is no violence against women. Currently, it has changed. Right? Before 10 years back, there was no polio. Currently, it was changed. So, what is the vital statistics means? Before 10 years, what happening? Before 20 years, what happened? Before 30 years, what happened? And currently, what happened? Currently, what happened? Best example, let me tell us. After 44 years in Tamil Nadu, one party, apart from what was that, Dravidam, right? One party won the elections. Those things we come to know. We comes to know about vital statistics. So if you're able to add those details in your research paper, definitely it has value. It has a point. For each and everything, we have to give point. 5 marks is there. So we have to give at least 3 marks to 4 marks to 5 marks to forward your paper for publication. So in the introduction part, if you are able to write all those things, no, you can get 5 out of 5. You can get 5 out of 5. So please kindly do this. Sir, where can I get major classifications and vital statistics in itself? Please go to the World Bank Library. Please go to World Bank Library. I don't know how many of you are aware about World Bank Library. In all the universities, we have a separate session called World Bank Report, right? Do you aware of that? Dear participants, do you aware of that? World Bank Library? Yes, thank you, Saroja ma'am. Thank you so much. Yes, super. So in World Bank Library only, we will be able to get all those informations. In World Bank Library only, we will be, Suganya ma'am, in library, there is a separate session called World Bank Library, ma'am. Yes, Mubin ma'am, for you also I'm telling, there's a separate session in all the universities. There's a separate session called World Bank Report. If you are able to get the report now, there you can come to know about all the vital statistics. The sub information Mila. So there you can get all the informations accordingly. Through that informations you can take for research purpose, and that informations can be easily written in the introduction part itself. Because the informations which we have received from World Bank report is a valid report and it was accepted globally. That is what there is a separate domain called World Bank. Please have a look on it, and through that World Bank report, no, easily you will be able to understand the core concepts, and you will be coming to know about what has been done earlier and what was my research and what was I'm focusing on. Everything we will be coming to know through that World Bank report. Okay, so please give importance for that. And what about the define the core concept with theoretical frameworks? What do you mean by this? Core concept and the theoretical frameworks. Core concept means we used to write everything. We will be writing everything, right? But important thing is about sometimes we have forgot to write about the core concept. Research in the research process, dear faculty members, dear students, in the research process, kindly understand that you should have a theoretical perspectives. Without theoretical perspectives, you can't write a research paper. Whatever study could be, whatever the study, either it is a social problem, it is what was contemporary studies, or it's a women studies, or it is a environmental studies, whatever it could be. என்ன நடந்தாலும் சரி கண்டிப்பான முறையிலே ஒரு தியரி இருக்க வேண்டும். Whatever it could be, definitely kindly ensure that your study comes under any kind of theory, because research starts with structural to the functional aspect. So what do you mean by structure here? Structural aspect deals with theories. So without theories, there is no research, and you can't claim that you have done a research on a particular topic, because Once after receiving your paper, directly we will jump to the introduction part. In the introduction part, we will be expecting what kind of theories the researcher he or she has adapted, and what was the theory talks about, and how long the researcher has the theoretical knowledge about the particular topic. If it is not so, definitely I can tell now itself that your paper won't be accepted anywhere. Your paper won't be processed itself, because now, as per the new updated version, you are supposed to add theories, whatever it could be, either it is a positive, it is a primary database or a secondary database, whatever it could be. Dear participants, kindly ensure that you are adding the theoretical perspectives. Theories are very essential. Okay. So because, for example, if my study comes under marginalized communities, my study comes under what was that population studies. So whenever we used to go with the population studies, I used to refer the book for Asha Bende, a great book for the social popular demography. We used to follow the book. Or whenever we used to follow the book called Sociology of Religion, definitely I used to go with M.N. Srinivas. Okay. And I used to go with G.S. Gure, and I used to go with A.R. Desai. So, who are these people? When it said these people who are contributed the theoretical perspectives of the particular topic. So, this is what we have to write. Dear faculty members, dear students, my dear loving scholars, anybody can write a research paper, but very few can write a research paper along with the theoretical perspectives. யாருனாலும் ரிசர்ச் எழுதுவாங்க. Anybody can write. Best example, let me tell you, a tea shop owner, no, a tea shop owner, he knows better than you and me. Only one thing he doesn't know, that is called as theory. Only one thing he doesn't know is theory and methodology. They knows everything. They knows everything, because whenever I used to collect data, I used to go to the what was that Mumbai red light zone, as well as I used to go to the Kalyan zone, as well as I used to go to the Pune zone. I can't collect directly go and collect informations with the commercial sex workers. Nobody willing to come and talk to me. We used to talk to the tea shop owners. They will tell, they will be coming now. You can go and talk to them, because he knows better than you and me. The primary concept is that not a primary concept. The fundamental ultimate concept is we should be good enough in the theoretical perspectives, because through theoretical perspectives only we will be able to categorize the problem. Okay, then only we will be able to come to the conclusion what the problem, what the theory talks about, what my research talks about, what is the connectivity between my research and the particular theory. That is very essential. That is very essential. If it is not so, dear faculty members, definitely again we are in the pipeline of getting rejection. We are in the pipeline of getting rejection already. In the global scenario, there is a saying is that, right, uh, Indian papers are good for what was that dump yards. Recently one legend spoke about Indian papers, that Indian papers are always like this. Very few papers are topmost level. Why? Because no, we failed to follow. Please, right now, let me tell you very clearly, dear scholars, you are writing a research paper on your name. Please don't spoil your reputation. First of all, it is your research and your publication, and it goes to globally, right? Please don't spoil your reputation first. Please don't do that. Okay, and many people are there, sir, I am doing my PhD, sir, for my PhD I'm doing publication, sir. Please don't do that. That is a reputation is there. Reputation is there. See, we were in the publication field for 7 years, right? Suddenly we won't come to this mainstream. I struggled a lot. I also, as like you people, I also struggled a lot. I came with n number of rejections, and then only we learned. We learned. Nowadays we used to struggle, but we forget to learn. We forget to learn. That is the biggest problem of each and every researcher. Yesterday, one faculty called me, sir, please treat me like your own sister and help me, sir. Help me to publish a research paper. I have to complete my PhD, sir, in 2 months. I said, ma'am, in 2 months, the protocol itself will not be complete. Then how can I complete the publication for you? No, sir, we are ready to pay the fee also. No. If you are paying also, kindly ensure that it is not going to get published within a stipulated time. It takes lot of time. Publishing in Scopus or Web of Science, it takes a lot of time. Okay. Yes, let me talk about a few things about this theoretical perspectives, and then we can go for a break, and then we can come to the remaining class. Theories. So what theory should I add when it's see, for example, let me tell again and again. When we are talking about a problem, okay, when we are talking about a problem, there are various theories which is focused on uh, social problem. Various authors have contributed a lot of theories based on social problem. Focus any one social problem. Focus on any one theory. Kindly correlate this theory with your research. That is called as a beautiful research. Once if you are able to correlate with all those things with your research, you are the leader. Okay, and many people know definitely finding some difficulties. Sir, we are not able to find theories. No, we can find theories. Sometimes it will take some time for you people to complete. That's all. But you can. But you can easily find out. Okay. So now earlier no, we don't have that kind of adequate facilities to do like this. When I was doing my PhD, I used to go to Tata Institute of Social Sciences, TIS. I used to go to TIS for collecting my literature review, collecting my introduction part, collecting everything. Because before 1 decade back, TIS only having all the inflict everything, and they having access with all the world libraries. TIS institution. Now all the universities having the what was that facilities. Now all the universities are having in-field facilities. All the universities are having World Bank facilities, World Bank report facilities. So kindly, my concern is kindly sit and learn the previous documents, what the author has done, and what methodological framework he has made, and what theoretical perspectives he has taken. Why he having taken this theory? Why I want to take this theory? So kindly test your theory accordingly, and then fix your theory for your particular research. Once everything comes to the mainstream, once you are feeling highly satisfied, then please move on with your theoretical perspectives. Then definitely it will be useful for you. Why I am telling you, no? Based on the theories only, we can come to know what the theory is telling, what your study is telling, what the theory is talking about, what your study is revealing about. Then only we will come to know, okay, the concerned author given more importance insights on particular this, and based on this theory, she has done research on this, and this is what we get findings. This is what we know. For example, if you're talking about employment aspect paper, definitely by default they will take the Karl Marx theory of class struggle, right? By seeing class struggle theory, what is the final conclusion? Finally, they start the socialistic society. Okay, then I will think what the current studies talking about. Is the workers start as a socialist society? If not, there is no reliability as well as validity. Okay, so please concern, currently while focusing on a particular problem, kindly throw your insights on theoretical basis. A person who is good enough in the theoretical perspective, no, and this that person will glow everywhere. That person will glow everywhere. Whenever we are talking either in sociological or whatever it may be, we used to talk about the theoretical perspectives. Theoretical knowledge is must, and without the theoretical knowledge, we can't claim anywhere that we are in the pipeline of getting publication. Impossible, because no, the things are getting changed nowadays. Earlier the things was changed. See, the scene was different. Earlier there is only UGC referred journal, right? Then they can start UGC care list. Now there is no more UGC care list. Everything comes under Scopus publication as well as Boston's publication, right? So the problem is with all the faculty members, all the scholars to complete their publications on time. So taking into consideration, and don't I'm not, and many people may think, sir, you are threatening us. No, I'm not threatening you people. I'm just teaching you where you're supposed to do, sorry, where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. This is also for your kind information. Okay, and now let me complete my speech by saying thank you. We are having the next section by 4-5. Okay, we are going for a break. Kindly please join, by 4-5. We'll be having the next section immediately. Thank you so much. Mubin, sir, should we write theories in the introduction of the research paper? Yes. Yes, ma'am. In the introduction part itself, you can clearly mention, ma'am. In the introduction part itself, you can clearly mention about what is the theoretical perspectives, what theory you are focusing on, and what is the connectivity between your theory and your final your studies. That also you can focus, ma'am. Good, good, Mubin Khan. Super doubt. Very good, very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very good, very good. Sir, what are the sources that we will get in the World Bank Library? Harini, in the World Bank Library, we will get all the vital statistics, ma'am. In the World Bank Library, you will be getting all the vital statistics. Clear-cut informations will be there. With all the statistical data will be there, which will be useful for to dump the informations in the vital statistic board in the introduction part. Yes. So yes, fine. Please go for a break. We will take a break for 20 minutes and we'll be back by 4:05. So, good evening, everyone.
Good
Shall we
evening, sir.
start?
Yes, sir.
Yes. We'll wait for 2 more minutes for the others to join, then we will start. Yes, requesting all the co-hosts to admit the participants. Fine. Yeah. Thank you so much. Sincerely thankful to all the participants for coming to the session 2 after a short break, and we will start the session now. The time is 4:10. As per the protocol, we will be completing the time session on time. Don't worry, we won't take your time. Meanwhile, we also won't give our time. This is our logo. We will strictly follow that. Yes. So far, you people, we come to know, understand, we come to know something about what you mean by research, and how to write the introduction part, and how to write everything. What was that abstract, how to write the keywords, and how to write what was that introduction part, and what are the things to be done while writing the introduction, what are the steps to be followed while writing the introduction. Everything we have discussed in the previous class. I won't say that we learned everything. No, impossible to learn everything. Even though we are learning research in our day-to-day activities. Recently, day before yesterday, one of our scholar, most respected legend, Mr. Divakar, he has went for a 10 days workshop on quantitative analysis. So he told me, Anna, we have to learn a lot. Then only we can say something that we have learned something. So this is what research means. And because no, it is getting updated. It is getting updated. When before 5 decades, when 2 decades or 1 decade back, if you have done what was that data analysis in Sky Square itself, a big task. If you have done analysis in Sky Square, it means you are the legend. But now nobody interested to analyze the data via Sky Square because no that much level we have updated. Even though in UG level, PG level, recently few of our students got a best paper award in Loyola College. They haven't used any kind of Sky Square test. सीधा जाएंगे तो what was that test? Big test, बड़े लोग हैं. So that is the biggest thing. So since the researchers keep on updating, we also need to update everything. Otherwise, no, we will be in the problem. The biggest thing is we have to publish. For the publication, we have to research, right? And then after doing our research also, after going to publication also, then another biggest problem is how to find a journal. And after finding a journal, the standard will have some standards. So how to follow the standards of the particular journal. So all those things are like a neck to neck process. Right? That is the biggest problem of us. But anyway, surviving and sustaining is very essential, right? Whenever we used to talk about the sociological concepts, when you talk about survival, we have to sustain. Sustaining is very essential. In the research process also, we can survive as well as we can sustain if we are able to work with the given ideas which was given by the authorities. Okay, fine. Let us go to the literature review. Once again, thanking all the participants for coming to the session. I thought that after this session, nobody will come, and we are crossing nearly about 166. Hopefully, we will reach 200 as per the protocols, right? Yes, fine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming once again. We will start the class. Literature review. Yes, my favorite subject is literature review because I used to take a literature research methodology class for UG level, PG students, PhD scholars, and recently we have taken what was it PG diploma courses for literature courses for research methodology. So whenever there is a research work, no, they used to call me only. By the grace of God, at that much level, we used to take classes for the students, and many level in Tata Institute also they used to call me to take research methodology class for the students. So very happy for that. Anyway, In the research methodological field, my location is literature review. The favorite theme is literature review is my favorite subject. And now let me ask you the questions. What do you mean by literature review? The chat box, please. Literature review means what? What do you mean by literature review? Anyone? The chat box, please.
Progress.
Yeah, you can take. What do you mean by literature review in your understanding? Yes, previous works that have been conducted in the domain that we are researching, and it will acha, way research gap. Very good, very good. Who is that? Harini. Pa. Legend, you are legend. Thank you so much. Very good, very good. Vishal Rana. Critical synthesis of existing research on a specific topic. Synthesis, very good. Dr. Romita ma'am. Uh, yes, works which I have already done. Uma Devi ma'am. Past study supporting or getting the gap. Look, Isaac ji. Systematic survey of facts. Simple summary and explanation of what other people have done. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sandilal ma'am. Critical analysis, survey and critical analysis. Super. To see the contributions of earlier research gap. Dandraj, good. You will be surprised who is Dandraj. Dandraj is my friend. When I was working for Nirmal Niketan, he's a scholar doing PhD in Mumbai University, legend. So I know him personally. That is him calling him Dandraj. I don't feel sad. He मेरा student है. Fine. Identify the gap. Previous work with perspective. Super. Super. Pa. Very good. Very good. Very good. Gap indicated to go further research. Kokila ma'am. Very good. Very good. So I can see the real sociologists, the real research experts, research. What was that? The core team people here. Happy. Kindly, admin, please kindly co-host. Kindly admit the participants know who are in the waiting list. They are texting me. Disturb the class, please. Yeah. Super, ma'am. Super. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah. Thank you so much. Let me start the class. Super. Very good. Very good. Very good. Happy for you all. Literature review is the heart of thesis. Please write it down. Please write it down. Please write it down. You may forget the concept. Literature review means what? It is the heart of thesis. Yeah. Literature review means what? Reviewing again and again. What I'm reviewing. What others has done. Someone beautifully written. In a simple sentence, what someone has done previously to see a contributions of early researcher. To see the contributions of early researcher. And one more, Mrs. Hemlata, she has given beautifully simple summary and explanation of what other people have done. Beautiful, beautiful. But remember one thing, dear participants, and my dear loving scholars and students and respected faculty members, literature review is the heart of thesis. It is the heart of thesis. Why I'm using heart here, no? Because it is completely deal with. It is completely deal with Dr. Srinivasa Rao again. Literature review, systematic and critical analysis of previously published research books, articles, reports, and other scholarly sources related to a particular research topic. Super, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is a heart of thesis. Why I am mentioning, why I am comparing literature review with the heart? Okay. Because it is deals with a doctor is doing a heart surgery. It is like heart doctor doing an open heart surgery, ensuring that operation success, patient also success. That is what called as result mean. Dear candidates, dear participants, in this literature review also kindly ensure that your research is alive. What makes your research alive? How can you say that my research is alive? How can you say that my research has beautiful differences than other research? How can you claim that this is the research gap? How can you claim that it was thematically done? How can you claim that defined scope? How can you claim that everything? How can you critically analyze literature? Everything by maintaining one simple strategy called I am doing an open heart surgery. Ensure that operation also success and patient also success. Sir, operation success and patient death means your research is dead. Sir, operation success, sir, patient is alive for some time, sir. It means what, sir? Then also your research is dead. Kindly ensure that operation success and patient also success. Okay, literature review is a big topic. I have prepared in such a way that you are able to understand the basic components of literature review, so that it will be useful for you not only to write a research paper alone. These classes will be useful for you to write, to prepare literature review for your PhD as well as your proposal writing also, because I will be taking classes on research, then publication, then I'll be taking classes on proposal writing, then how to write a report for the proposal writing. So from today onwards till Friday, I'll be traveling with you the entire FDP to teach you more things about what I have learned in my process of research, publication, as well as proposal writing for the funded projects. Okay. Yes. Let us start. Why is literature reviews that much important? Earlier there was no component called as then, but earlier there was no that much importance given to literature review. Everything we will dump, everything we will add only the introduction part itself. He told like that, she told like that, the author told like that, previous study told like that. Everything we will be discussing everything with the previous document itself. Earlier there was not we haven't give that much importance what we are giving for now. Why? Because no, literature review always deals with, right? It is an art of discovering something extraordinary. Please note this word. It is art of discovering something extraordinary. It is not about what someone has done. See, when I was doing my research, that time my research field of what was that positive way. Okay, after 10 years you were taking my research and you were telling that Bennett failed to do that, means that time there is no need of doing that also will be there. That time there is no need of doing that also, right? See, best example, let me tell you, before 10 decade, 1 decades back, there is no concept called LGBT community, right? There is no concept. Very rarely people used to talk about this and that. Now they are the bigger community. Now they are developing community. They have expanded everywhere, and not only India alone. Developing countries, underdeveloped countries, less developed countries, right? All the countries they have developed. How come it is possible? Right? Everywhere it is possible by what was that? They have their own rights. They started fighting for their freedom, and now they have expanded everywhere. Okay, so we can't say the particular sentence alone. By going to the literature review, I am finding what he has not done. Then I come to know what I have done. No, that is also one point. But the content, the main content of literature reviews, dear faculty members and dear students, it is I am discovering something extraordinary about the ordinary people. That is what called as it is a fact-finding investigation. It is a fact-finding investigation. Let me tell you one beautiful thing, right? So that you will come to know something about it, right? We have a director here, right? Dr. Roshni Baladevi ma'am. Someone is telling ma'am is good, fine. Someone is telling ma'am is bad, fine. So now we have two hypotheses, right? Right? She is good or bad. We can't say that Roshni ma'am is good in college, she is bad in family. Or we can say that Roshni ma'am is bad with the faculty members. She's not that much good with faculty members. And in the home, she is good with the family members. No, we can't say either or not. No, research deals with positive to positive way, negative to negative way. Right? Hope you are getting my point. Now, we have to apply knowledge. Okay, fine. No problem. Dr. Roshni Baladevi is good. No problem. If it is good, also fine. If it is no, also fine. But as a researcher, you have to give the justification there. That is what called as discovering something extraordinary about an ordinary people. If she is good, what making her to be a good person in this particular society? And how come Dr. Roshni Bala Devi be good when everybody is bad? Number one. Number two, if she is bad, then we have to discover, then we have to discover something extraordinary. What are the causes which makes Dr. Roshni Bala to behave abnormal? If she is bad, why she is bad? If she is good, what makes her to behave good? So this is what called as I'm discovering something to applying my research knowledge to know extraordinary about a particular person. This is what called as research mean. Dear faculty members, my dear students, literature review is the heart of thesis. And again I'm telling you, literature review is the heart of thesis. So kindly handle with much care and concern. Much care and concern. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Sarojini. Much care and concern. Otherwise, by seeing a literature review, we may not be able to consider your paper for publication. Now, let me tell you one important key word for you. Uh, Literature review will sail through till the findings and conclusions. Literature review will sail through till the conclusion part. Sir, how can you say, Bennett sir? Introduction part is only introduction part. That introduction part we're not going to touch anywhere. We're not going to take anything from the research. But literature review will carry everywhere. How come, Bennett sir? Let me tell you very clearly. Through literature review only, you will be finding the research gap. So through that only, we are able to frame a strong methodology. Through literature review only, we can cross-verify our objectives with this as well as that. We can cross-verify, right? Through literature review only, we can write the data interpretation. Data interpretation has been taken care of literature review, right? Data analysis is a machine. Whatever you are feeding, you are going to get the answers. It's not a big task. But data interpretation deals with the literature part. Huge role has been played by the literature review. We can't omit as well as we can't reject the literature review for our thesis purpose. Impossible, dear faculty members. Impossible. Okay, fine. After that, what was the data interpretation? Analysis, what was that? Sorry. Data, what was that? Suggestions, conclusions has been taken. What we have learned from the literature review? As per the literature review, the review says, the previous review says, my study says, previous study says, what study says, what previous study says, where you got those knowledge? Those knowledge we have taken from the literature part. इसलिए मैं बार बार बोल रहा हूँ लिटरेचर रिव्यू तो हार्ट ऑफ थीसिस है इसमें गलत नहीं है so while being a research scholar being a faculty member okay please throw your huge insight on literature review please throw your huge insight on literature review why because no through literature review only we will come to know how much importance you have given for your studies how much importance you have given for your studies. Many students, no, many students, many faculty members, not only here, everywhere. Recently, I went to Sri Lanka to take classes. We went to we have been taking classes for other university students also, right? Everybody in the beginner stage, everybody in the beginner stage. But when we are teaching, no, they were very interested to learn new things. That is what I want to you people also. Please learn these things. Please learn these things. No research. I won't say that. I won't say, dear faculty members, sociology will give you a job. I won't say faculty members, economics will give you a job. Arts and science will give you a job. Impossible. I can guarantee you, research will give you a job. Research will give you a job. I came to this level. It is not because of I have learned sociology. I got gold medal in sociology. No, it is because of I committed myself to research. Right? I'm not that much strong in sociology domain, but I was completely strong in the research domain, completely strong research domain. Okay. So kindly, I'm requesting all the people. We are nearly about bunches of people here, 200 people here. Kindly give importance for the research. Definitely, that will take you to the another level. Definitely, that will take you to the another level. Okay. Yes, fine. So literature review is the heart of thesis. It is like doing with what was it, open heart surgery, right? Whatever it could be. Without literature review, you are not supposed to complete your literature, your research paper. We can't complete. We can't say that it is a whole research paper. Impossible in nature. Impossible in nature. So, dear participants, literature review is an art of discovering something extraordinary about ordinary people. Number one, and seeing with ordinary words with something extraordinary. This line I have taken from Dr. Pauline V. Yang, a senior sociologist, and I have taken these lines from her. Right? So literature it is an art of discovering something extraordinary about an ordinary people. Okay, I have taken something from the ordinary source and saying with the ordinary words something extraordinary. That means one in Tamil one beautiful word is there, right? நாம் எவ்வளவுக்கு எவ்வளவுமாக முக்கியத்துவம் கொடுக்கிறோமோ அவ்வளவுக்கு அவ்வளவாக முக்கியத்துவப்படுத்தப்படுவோம். In English, how much we have given importance to particular person, that much we will be a valid person and that much we will be a important person to everyone. Particularization of the particular concept is called as literature. Okay, here we have I have lent what was that long notes for literature review. Those who want, you can get it from me. Let me start with the how to write a literature review. Okay, and then we will start this class. Until how this class goes, we are going to be complete the class on time. And during 5 o'clock, I need 2 minutes break. I want to go for tablet because 5 o'clock I have to put my what was that chest pain card tablet. I have been recently taken an operation with open heart surgery. So since we are talking about literature review, 5 o'clock I have to go for my medication. Give me 2 minutes of time. I will be back on time. Okay. Yes. Fine. So the first thing is about called as define your research scope. Where in the literature review part. Second important thing is identify the literature. Okay. Identify the literature. Number two. The third important concept is start by searching broadly. Broadly we have to search. Okay. Fourth important component is critically analyze the literature. Critically, you have to analyze the literature. Okay. Fifth thing is about categorize your resources. And sixth important thing is, right? Write your review. These 6 lines I have taken, this 6 lines I have written by my own after taking care of various corpus journals. I came to know these are the things has to be done while writing the literature review since it is my domain. Okay, yes. Sir, searching your research scope में किधर जाना भैया मेरे को बहुत कष्ट है मेरे को बहुत लफड़ा है मेरे को इधर information कुछ details नहीं मिला. Who told you, ma'am? Everything is available. Only one thing is sometime I told you, no, we need biryani immediately. We need biryani immediately. At the stage, we need everything. At the stage, we can't get anything in the research. At the stretch, we can't get anything in the process of research. So, if you are thinking that we can get everything at the process of research at the stage, definitely it is impossible. Okay. So now define your research scope. Okay. The first point. Okay. Something. Okay, sir. Identify the literature. Where will I go when it's there? Where will I check when it's there? See, dear participants, this time we got a beautiful resource person, and every resource person have done justice for what they were called for, right? And they were talking about Eric, right? Eric. Beautiful website. There you can download any number of articles. If you are going for some other articles, they may not able to give access for you to download the full article, right? In research, we sometimes they will be able to ask you to download only the abstract, right? But in the Eric, you can download everything. Download the article first of all. If you are writing for a literature review for a research paper, download at least 30 to 40 articles. Don't download 5 articles and write all the 5 articles. No, we are not that much legend. We are not that much legend to choose and we will choose accordingly, right? No, we are all learners. First, accept our fault, first of all. Accept our fault. When I was sending my paper to a German company, they have rejected my paper. Okay, they rejected my paper by mailing me a big sentence. right? They told me one thing, Bennett, dear Bennett. They told me still like I kept that mail in my inbox because no, whenever I feeling humiliated, whenever I was down, I used to check that mail to bounce back, right? Bennett, we came to know that you are doing research, but you are not studying and doing research. That word literally broke me. That word literally broke me. They told me that you are doing research, but we came to know by your writings that you are not studying. So we request you to study these books, and those books will be useful for your research. This is what a reply I got from England. Okay, time change, scene change, everything change. Now I am running 8 Scopus index journal, and in that 5 index journals were belongs to England state, UK state. Okay, that much level I have developed. It is not because I have developed everything at a time. No, impossible. No, time will take. It will take time. Sit in front of. I won't tell you to do smart work. If you're doing smart work, then definitely you are doing something unwanted stuff. And don't do hard work. Don't do hard work. Hard work also problem because no, we never do hard work. We will hardly work. That is that is the biggest problem of us, right? But I encourage you because one of my friends from Sri Lanka, he used to say, my super senior from sociology department, he will say, Bennett, don't do smart work, Bennett. Okay. Don't do hard work also, Bennett. Please do regular work. I never believe on hard work as well as smart work, but I believe regular work. Regularly used to study. Regularly sit in front of a laptop or study, take a book. At least do 1 hour research. More than enough, my dear research scholars, my dear faculty members. Through that learning only I came to this much level. It's not an easy task to become a reviewer, to become a tool board member, to run an institution, to run a journal, to run this kind of events, right? Everything we learned, whatever we learned, we used to take class. And whenever we used to organize an event, whenever we used to prepare the syllabus, we used to go with a B plan. If the resource person is not coming, who will take the class? I will take the class. So whenever we used to give the FDPs or conferences, whatever it could be, if anybody is not coming, I won't bother. We won't go for other. We won't go with other. If someone is not coming, I will take the class. Because after learning everything only, we will prepare the brochure. This is what we have designed for. So literature review, first thing is called as defining my research scope. Second thing is called as identify the literature. So where will I get this set? Okay, now Eric is there. Okay, Google Scholar is there. Okay, and ResearchGate is there, and Inflib is there. Okay, all the you may get any number of websites. If you want, I can share it in the WhatsApp group also, wherever we can get these details. Everything we can get. But I request you to please don't go to Shodh Ganga and type literature review on a particular topic. If you type no, everything will come, all literature will come. Please don't do Control C as well as Control V. Please don't do that. Requesting you, please don't do it because we will come to know where you have taken everything. We will come to know what you have done, where you have taken everything. Why? Because no, for example, recently one thing happened. A boy who has done a research on women empowerment, and he has taken something from Shodh Ganga. It is called as women problems and prospects of women. As a result, what happened? All the literature review shows that more than 65% of plagiarism. So the university authorities asked him to redo the thesis after 3 years of struggle, and everything became vain, and again he started doing the things. Okay, these are the important things you have to understand. So okay, sir, we have downloaded something from the internet sources. You go take a resource paper, for example. Can anyone say one research topic? We can talk on a particular topic itself instead of deviating. Can anyone say one research topic so that we can talk on a particular topic itself, and we can make one literature review also? Please fast. Super. Ms. Mubin Khan, she has given in the WhatsApp, sorry, in the chat box, sustainable development goals. Okay, fine. Now we have to prepare literature review based on sustainable development goals. Fine. So where we are going to start now, we are going to search first of all, we have to search the literature review, right? We are going to search on Greek. Okay, in the Eric, we are going to download some software, some papers, and based on that, we are going to uh, what was that? Yeah, problems of female sex workers, Kalavati Kambli ma'am. Fine. So now we are going to identify literature review on the given topic. Okay. So let me share. Let me stop the share screen now, and let me go to the software, and then we will come back again. Okay. Yes. Sharing the screen now. Is it visible now to the participants? Eric. Yeah. Perfect. So now the first, Mubin Khan ma'am. Mubin ma'am. She has talked about sustainable development goals. We will go with it. Okay. So once we are checking the sustainable development goal, full text. I'm giving only with the full text because after reading the full text only I can get everything. Okay. In the publication date, let me go with the publication date. And important thing, dear faculty members and research scholars, my dear students, literature review has to be in the what was that previous not supposed to exceed more than 10 years. It's not supposed to exceed 5 years. If you're not getting any details for the past 5 years, you can go up to 10 years. I will repeat the word again. I will repeat the word again for your better understanding. Dear faculty members, literature review, no, while framing the literature review, kindly ensure that you are taking the past 5 years, right? Sir, in the past 5 years, if you're not able to get any details, means Daromat, you can go with 10 years. Don't go with before 20 years, 30 years. We to outdated. We can't use those informations for the research at any basis. Okay. See, in the left side, it is clearly given, no? The left side. Are you able to see in 2026 how many papers since 2025? Shall we take 2022? Because in 2022 there is nearly about 277 papers are there. Shall we take this? Mubin Khan, are you there? We are doing for you only. Yes, thank you. Yeah. So then we will go with the last 5 years paper. See, last 5 years paper. These all those papers were downloadable one. Yes, Mubin. Yes, Mubin. I found you. I found. So we can download this paper and we can check this paper in higher education. See, very clearly it is given. Okay, and it was given about the what was it full paper, which volume, which number, which page number, which year it got published. Everything is there. Okay, so like this you have to download everything. Okay, like this way you are supposed to download your content. Okay, see, you can see this site full download full text. Once I was clicking the full downloading text, we are able to see the full paper of this content, which will exchange to global development citizenship and promote sustainable development. See the abstract. This is the abstract, and you can see the keywords. Okay, and if you want to cite the article, you can check the DY. You can check the introduction and background. Let me scroll down. Let me scroll down and settings, descriptions, design method, which we will call in Indian scenario as methodology, data collections, data analysis, everything is there. Okay, now let me tell you in the literature review, what are the things we have to analyze? What are the things I have to take from research evidence? Start with the abstract. In the abstract, no, you will come to know something. In the abstract, no, dear scholars, my dear students, most excellent honorable faculty members, ये abstract है, वही तो ज्यादा information मिला, but we won't understand everything. According to the concerned author, he has given lot of information in the abstract itself by the way of writing skill, right? But we may not be able to understand everything. Why? Because no, this is the first time we are reading. Read it again and again. By seeing the abstract itself, we will come to know something about this topic is relevant to my topic or not. You will come to know about that, and then please come to the introduction part. Please come to the introduction part. In the introduction part, you will come to know whatever the things he has done, everything, and then please go to the methodological part. Okay, some people used to do wrong thing. Some people used to only one thing. Directly, they will go to the literature review of the concerned author instead of checking everything. सीधा जाएंगे तो literature review part है. That's गलत है. Complete wrong. Complete wrong. You are going to take literature review for your topic from other one research. In other research, you are supposed to check their findings as well as their methodological part as well as their introduction part. Please don't take anything from their literature review. Why? Because no, they have taken literature review before long time back, and that also won't be valid, and it was give you any mark also there. There is no point of using someone's literature review for your literature review. Completely, there is no point of using. Please don't use that. Okay. Then you come for the data. What was it? Conclusions, and you can come to suggestions. Right. There you will come to know everything. See, the author has given limitations also. Beautiful. The author has given the limitation also, so that you will come to know the positive note as well as the negative note as of the concerned author, in the sense strength and weakness about the particular paper. This much level we can search from the eric itself. You can download the full paper. This is what this website was purely designed for, and then you can get your papers accordingly. And one more paper, no, female sex workers. No, I haven't done the literature review. I'm just searching for everyone. Two papers I have taken. One is for sustainable development and another is female sex workers. And then we will complete the literature review. You'll have a proper. And see, here sex education, sexual labor and education, the need for art and sexual pedagogies, vulnerability factors. Okay, let me check with the females only. See, we are thinking that sex workers means problem with only female. No, male also there. See, for a male problem, 27 papers were there. 27 papers has been received upon problem for male sex workers also there. Okay. And let us take this Bangladesh case only. Let us take the case Bangladesh case only. Assessment with Eric. So now we are going to prepare literature review for these two papers. Okay. Let me teach you very clearly, and then we will go. Let me go to the PPTs first, and then we will go to the literature review part. And see, he has given the concerned author Nafisa Lira, and she's from Bangladesh, and she has given a beautiful abstract, and she has given a overall introduction. She has introduced the concept very clearly, and she is talking about HIV/AIDS also to prevent. Because of this commercial sex workers, people are having issues with HIV also. That was a valid point. And what kind of methods she has taken, and what kind of considerations, ethical consideration is there. And then she talk about data collection, she talk about data analysis, and then talk about quality assurance measures, results, okay, and approach in the sense suggestions, okay, and conclusion points, and how it can be controlled, and what are the things to be done, and what are the barriers, each and everything the concerned author given a clear cut information about the particular topic. Okay, this is what the journal needs from you. This is what the journals need from you. Let me stop here and let me share my screen, which we have stopped before time. Is it visible now? Is it visible now? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Fine. Superb. We'll start. Now, before going to the main content, before editing everything, let me teach you why literature review is more important. Sir, why we have been taught, we have been stuck in this particular topic for a long time. No, if you ask me to talk, no, I can talk for full day only regarding this literature review because it was that much important. Okay. The first and foremost thing is with this help of literature review, the first thing is as a researcher, we will learn to establish our context. Okay. Our literature review sets the stage for our research. The first thing is called as our context. Second thing only, research gaps. Okay. And many people will say, sir, to research, what was it? I will find a research gap, research gap, research gap. No, lot of things to be there. And in that one thing, research gap will be there. Okay. One thing, research gap is there, but many things are there. No, right? Yeah. And second thing is get identifying research gaps by analyzing what already had been studied, what someone has studied before. See, for example, one faculty, she has talked about female sex workers, and she can go with a lot of studies. What they have studies, what other researchers done the research on the female SW, FSWs, okay, and what are the problems faced by them, and what is my problem about the particular study, right? Think was completely different in the sociological context. We won't think anyone as a bad, we will think that there is a what was that deviant behavior. We won't say nobody is bad. In sociology, we are not supposed to stereotype anyone as a bad. Instead of that, we will use one word called deviant behavior. They are having some deviant behavior. That's all. This is the way we have to do on the research aspect. Right? Otherwise, we can do research. Otherwise, nobody will go to talk. Okay. Third important thing is avoid duplication of effort. Avoid duplication of effort. You don't want to waste time replicating the research already done. Okay. So a thorough revision ensures your work is original and adds value. That's another important thing. The literature review. First of all, it is ensuring your work. Okay, this work is done by the particular person. Okay, this work is done by a particular faculty. This work was done by a particular author. Okay, and adds value to the research. See, whenever we are doing the research, it has value. The first time when we are doing the research on first commercial sex workers, nobody's interested to help us. But in Delhi, the Rights Journal, the Rights International Journal invited us, and they gave us gold medal for our publication in this journal for this public sex workers publication. Okay, how come it is possible? Only because of what was that? Our effort. Yes, only because of our effort. So don't forget that we are gradually completing our work. Okay, and build a theoretical framework. Yeah, see, again I came to the point. So, with the help of literature review only, we can frame a conceptual framework for my study. Conceptual framework means what? It means if you're doing a research, that should be some framework. Conceptual framework also the same. It completely based on the concept based. So it should have a conceptual framework of a study and what study based on, and this study comes under which theories and what kind of model I can use which will strengthen my research. This is what I'm telling in the beginning onwards. So through literature review itself, we will come to know, okay, this can be done. I can take this theory. My study comes under this theory. Okay, I can follow this theory. Okay. And see another important thing. Support my methodology. Literature review only, dear participants, literature review only will give you a proper support, not only proper support, a valid support to your methodological part. Okay. How come, Bennett sir, you are telling like this? Why? Because no, through what was that reading the report or the paper only, you will come to know no, which study this comes under. Okay. And what kind of methodology he or she has adapted and how you can adapt this methodology. You can also cross verify why she can't apply this method, why she applied this method, and you also question yourself about others' research. That is what called as literature review. That is what called as literature review. The second thing, the fourth point is it built a theoretical framework. And the important point is support your methodology. And another important point is enhance your credibility. Credibility. Okay. So that is more beautiful. A well-executed literature review demonstrate your expertise. Literature review is it definitely will give you a lot of exposure and lot of expertise in the field of what was that research. That is an ultimate truth. Nobody can forget that. Nobody can deny that. It don't have credibility. No, it has our proper credibility. Okay. And now in this literature review process, we have one, two, three, four, five major types of literature review. Okay. That we will see, and then we will go for a break. We have five major types of literature review. Yes. First thing is called as narrative literature review, and second one is called as systematic literature review, and third one is scoping literature review, fourth one is meta-analysis, and the fifth one is theoretical literature review. Okay, literature review or review of literature, both are same. Don't get confused with the things. Okay, people will say in short form ROL, review of literature. Uh, some people will say LR, literature review. What it may be, either it LR or LLR, whatever it could be, a literature review. Okay. Now let us see one by one and what is literature review and which field can out of this theory literature review. We can discuss in one by one. Good. First thing is about called as narrative literature review. It means what? It provides a broad and qualitative summary of existing research. Okay. And it is literally flexible, but it is not completely biased. Okay. So which field people can take this research? It is completely new to the field. It is about new trends and people from the diverse sources also want to discover something extraordinary. Uh, Please, you can try this narrative literature review part. Second is the systematic literature review. Systematic means research. Don't forget this, dear faculty members. Systematic though research follows a structured process with strict criteria. Strict criteria. Okay, so systematic literature review means it has a strict criteria and minimizes bias and ensures the reproducibility. Okay, so which kind of domain people can use? People from social sciences, psychology domain, healthcare, and people from other comparison of studies. Anybody who follows the strict criteria are eligible to use systematic literature review. Okay. A third important thing is called as scoping review. What do you mean by scoping review? Deals with the concepts, theories, and evidence-based. Okay. So this review, no, what is the use of this review, no? And this review definitely helping the readers as well as the researchers to identify the research gap. So while identifying the research gap, I can do the scoping review. Okay, we can add our research knowledge there. By through that, we can identify our research gaps that also. Okay, that is another important task. Okay, who can use this technology when it said complex or emerging field before narrowing the focus people? Okay, these people, no, these field people can use it, right? Anybody can use any research, but just I'm giving you some points to what was that to narrowing down to the particular point. That's all. Huh? Anybody can use any research. It is not about that you have to use only this literature format alone. No, no. Everyone are free to choose anything, and everyone can do the research according. Okay. Another thing is called as new. What was that version of the research concept is called as meta-analysis. Yesterday, day before yesterday, before 2 days back, no, our resource person, Dr. Ambati Nageshwara Rao sir, he has roasted at with lot of meta-analysis, right, and combines quantitative data from multiple studies to increase statistical power. Okay, and this comes under meta-analysis, and this studies comes under numerical data analysis from various fields. People particularly these studies now comes under psychological domain, because in psychology there is various domain. In psychology there is various domain: clinical psychology, industrial psychology, what was that was it research psychology. Many psychology domain is there. In that domain, no, we can't have all kind of research analysis what we are doing for. So directly they will may currently now they are using with the help of meta-analysis. So what these meta-analysis mean? These people will what was that convert all the studies into increase statistical power. As a result, they also will be doing some result on that, and they also will be come to some conclusions. Yes. Theoretical review. Theoretical review means what? It means completely based on the theoretical assumptions. Completely based on the theoretical assumptions. In this theoretical review, no, our team comes back. Okay, sociology, management, education, right? Everything will come. Okay? Good. Whatever the review mean, whatever the types you are following, no issues. But kindly ensure that you are uh, writing all the literature review in this given systematic format, which is very essential for the current scenario. Okay, now let me take a 2 minutes break. Uh, I will take my tablet and come 2 minutes. Yeah. Uh, am I audible? Shall we start? Yes. Thank you so much for waiting for me. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can.
Fine. Let me start. Let me start again. What are the things to be done while writing the literature review? Important things are there. We have to discuss one more important thing. What are the do's and don'ts? And then we will be able to understand 14. This is the last slide for the literature review. So don't get what was that tensed, because this is important thing. That is why we are something no we have to show to the participants, otherwise no they may be able to forget the things. Okay, fine, sir. You are telling that literature review में sir no problem. But इसमें benefit क्या है? What are the benefits, sir? Why should I why you are making me to think a lot about literature review? why I want to do this literature review when it said, what are the benefits for me? Why should I do this? First thing is, literature review help readers to understand what is known about a topic without having to find and read the through multiple sources. Okay, so through literature review only, if your literature review is a valid one, I won't go to some other source to read the same content or same topic for my research, because you have given enough in your research. You have given enough in your research. Through that, I have taken enough research, literature review from your research. So what it will happen, no? It will gives more, what was that, reading capacity for the listeners, readers, to understand what was given in my particular topic, right? And second important thing is literature review helps set the stage. Yes, perfect word, opt word. My literature review is like a set the stage. Once my stage was set, for later reading about new research on a given topic, whatever I'm doing now, it was completely, I'm setting the stage for others as well as for myself. Okay, it will helpful for background as well as for the context. Okay, and another important thing is that literature also helps the writer to learn about a given topic while the process of preparing the review itself. The review itself, you will be getting ready for everything. The review itself, you will be getting ready for everything, right? As like a saying is there, no, all the what was as once you are acting with a hero, next you are next hero, right? So once the stage was set, once the stage was set, you are in the process of moving further with the research process. So these are the major importance benefits of writing a literature review. And here are few do's and don'ts which I have taken from an author. So I have given source as secondary data. It is not my data. Okay. And I will tell you next thing what are the things supposed to do while writing literature review. Okay. Link every statement or opinion to a source. First thing is, as a researcher, link every statement or an opinion to a source. Sir, I am not understanding the first topic itself, sir. I know that. Link every statement. What every statement here? The content. Okay. Link everything into a source. Source in the called as under one base. Okay. Begin your paragraph with a source and make sure it links to all the statements. Yes. Let me ask you one thing. In the literature review, how many lines you are supposed to write? With critical question, let me think. Let me see how many legends were there in this FDP. In a literature review, okay. Let me ask Vishal only because he is like a scholar. No, he's a scholar only. Bolo beta, if it is a what was that literature review, how many lines should be? One literature review should contain how many lines? Like 10 lines, 20 lines, 5 lines. Anyone, please text no. The time is fleeting. I have to complete a lot of syllabus today. Anyone? In the literature review, if I'm writing literature review, how many lines should be there? Vishal, 250 words. Why, Vishal, you were saying 250 words? You were sticking to the abstract? Dr. Uma Devi, 150 words. Uh, yes, Srinivasaji, 5 lines. Good, good. It is abstract, yes. Vishal, 250 words, you are following the abstract word as abstract protocol. Good, good, good. Any other? Half paragraph. What a medical miracle. Thank you. Vishal, yes, sir. One small paragraph. Oh my God. See, a nice people without telling anything, sir, one small paragraph. So whatever we are writing, it is called as a small paragraph. Very good, very good. Thank you so much. Very good, very good. Depends on content and context of the topic. It will be preciously 7 to 10 lines from Mumbai University. Okay. It can be even a line to 3 to 4 lines. It can't be even a line, Harini. It can't be. It can't be. We can't write single line as a literature review. Very good. You are wrong. But also I appreciate you. that you've given wrong answer, because you won't forget this in your life. We can't claim that one line as a literature review. Very good, very good, very good. Happy for you, very good. 5 to 8 lines, 15 lines. Oh my God, what a medical miracle. 250 words, 300 words. Very good, very good, very good. Super, 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 super. Very good, very good, very good. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh my God, I'm really happy that I have been shouting in front of a laptop for 3 hours. I'm happy that you people know this much in your heart. Very good, super. Dear team in the sense, dear participants, based on the availability of your data, right? Uh, Sometimes no, it may goes to 150 words. Sometimes it may goes to 250 words. Sometimes it may go to 350 words. As rightly Dhanraj pointed out very clearly, depends on the context and the content. There is no proper line limitation or word limitation for a particular literature review. Hope you understand. Can I get a yes from the audience? There is no. Oh, yes, very good. Right answer, Logita ma'am. Yeah, thank you, Karini. Very good. Thank you. There is no proper word limit for a literature review. Why? Because no, they knows we can't bring to certain umbrella to complete the literature review in 500 words, 200 words. It's impossible. Why? Because now my point of view will be different. Dhanraj view will be different. Ms. Harini point will be different. Mr. Vishal point will be different. So we have to incorporate everything. Sometime it may exceed 350 word also. As someone so told in the group that it is nearly about half page. Some maybe. While she is doing literature review, it may cross half page also. वही तो ठीक है चलेगा कोई बहुत दिक्कत नहीं but the content is how long we are adding, whatever we are adding, what and all we have to add to have a proper literature review. That is what called as the literature review. In that case, dear faculty members, link every statement or repeat your source. Begin your paragraph. Again, I'm telling you as like abstract literature review should be in single paragraph. One review matlab one paragraph. Okay? One, if it is one review, literature review, only one paragraph. Kindly follow the protocol. Kindly follow. Why I'm telling you again and again. No, sometimes knowingly or unknowingly we used to forget. Sometimes knowingly or unknowingly we used to forget. That is what I'm telling you very clearly. Begin your paragraph with the source and make sure it links to all the statements. Bennett said, now I'm getting confused. This is means what, sir? Some people will take something from one one source and then they will leave it. They will omit everything. No, we have to take everything one source from one details from the one source. Okay. Use your voice to guide the reader through the content. It is very essential. Very essential. Very essential. I am the reader. I am reading your part. Okay, by reading your part, it should be like that someone is guiding me. That someone is guiding me. How can you write like this? When you are going with multiple research papers, you can easily write like this. Okay, and introduce each session. Yes, that's what I told you very clearly. Introduce each session. One line, half line. Fine. But please introduce what is this topic is about, what is the research says, what was his introduction, what was his methodological part, what was his findings and analysis, and how long. That is what called as. Let me go to the previous slides. Write your literature review. This is not about seeing everything and writing. No, you see everything, you read everything, you learn everything, you know everything. Finally, you write the literature review. Sir, they have done something, sir. I have taken from the paper, sir. I'm giving you credit, sir. We don't want credit, my dear. First of all, right? Please write your literature review. What do you understand from your best example? Let me tell you, right? Myself and Vishal, we both are going to the movie, right? After the movie, I'm telling the story to Harini ma'am, okay? And he is still saying the same story to Harini ma'am. Do you think that both of us have the same opinion? No, no. Movie is same. But the concept is completely different. I may portray Vijay is good. He may portray Vijay is bad. Right? So everyone having their own way of expectations and one way of thinking capacities and one way of writing capacities. So you have to introduce each session, demonstrate that you are learning by reading the literature. Recently, one person, no, he is from Andaman. He has completed PhD in Andaman University. and that the examiner, he has written one page congratulations letter for literature review. He has given one page congratulation letter. Why? Because no, he has given that much importance for literature review. He is from Andaman, right? Uh, Recently he expired because of some natural calamities. Nice legend. Only for literature review, valid literature review that makes the examiner to impress, and he wrote a half to one page letter appreciating that the research scholar has given importance for literature review. So that much level we have to develop ourselves in such a way that we are preparing a proper literature review. Okay, and ensure that each section connects with your research aims followed by the objectives. Okay. Good. And explain all diagrams and tables explicitly. Fine. Read, and read again. This is what I'm telling you again. Read. We can't, at a time, we can't read and we can't write a review. Impossible. Please read twice. Please read twice. In the sociological context, people are from humanities department domain. We can't write a review, literature review immediately. Impossible. Impossible. Because one person talks about deviance theory, one person talks about social problem, one person talk about social control. So as a result, we may not be able to come to know which domain our paper comes under. We will be having quite difficult to write everything. So my concern is read again and again so that you will come to know what the researcher is focusing on and what this theory is focusing on, and how what is my theory is going to insist here and what will be my research findings. So if you are able to incorporate everything, definitely we will be in the pipeline of completing the literature review process. Okay. And check the number of pages, words required, and all your references. Some people know, not some people, many people. I won't say some people for this. Many people, many of us perfectly will do the literature review. Perfectly do the literature review, but we forget to add it to in the references part. That is wrong. That is wrong. What I will think that the concerned author is not doing anything properly. Finally, she is taken copy paste. We will think so. It is a malpractice. We will think that it is a malpractice. So please don't let us to think like this. First of all, okay. Citation means what? Giving credit to the concerned author, right? This is what citation means, right? Why can't you do that? Why can't we do that? Please do that. Citations means giving credit to the concerned author. Please cite the authors accordingly. And kindly ensure that all your literature review has been given with the proper references in the references part. Please. Okay. And these are the things you have to do. And don't do. Some people know they will read 2 lines and they will write 5 lines. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. It says that please do not state your own opinion. We are not supposed to do that and we are not permitted for to do the same. We can't do that. Okay. And do not write a paragraph with statements and put only the source at the end. That is also wrong. That's also wrong. But in some sort of historical literature review, they are permitting. If you are doing, and if anyone from the history background, you are permitted to do that. But then also now for those people also now there's some sort of alternative has been done. So we can do for this also, right? And do not have no voice. Do not jump without introductions. See again, right? Introduce the concept and then you can write whatever what and other things has been done. Then you do the things accordingly. Do not write or transfer content just for the sake of it. Some people know they used to write only for the sake of writing. Don't write for the sake of writing. This is not a writing skill. This is a research skill. So there is plenty of differences between a writing skill and a research skill. Okay, do not write random statements without logic or purpose. This many of us used to do us. Knowingly or unknowingly, we used to do this. Please don't do that. Right? Whatever you read from the particular topic, you please read it down. Some people know they want to increase the lines. For increasing the lines, no, they used to add their own opinion, own sentences. Please don't do that. Okay, it will spoil the reputation of the particular literature review only. Even though if it starts good, if it ends with like this, no, it won't be a valid literature review. Please, huh? Right. Next. Do not leave your reader trying to interpret your table or diagram. Do not give up near the end. Tweaking can make all the differences. Okay. And finally, do not lose marks because of this. Bennett sir, Why mark is coming here? I told you, previously, for focus publication, for each and every chapter, there will be marks for 5 marks. If you are getting 3 marks, means you are qualified. If it is below 2 marks, you are not qualified. So for abstract, there will be a mark. For introduction, there will be a mark. For literature review, there will be a mark. For research design, there will be a mark. For finding suggestions, there will be a mark. Finally, we have to write a remark. Then we have to write a remark to the chief editor. Then we have to upload the data. Okay, lot of protocols are there. Okay, so based, if you are doing this, no, based on this, you may not be able to get the marks accordingly. It will lead to reducing of marks. It will lead to reducing of marks. This is what you have to what was that to come to know. And few important things while writing the literature review. First thing, literature review should be in the year wise. Okay, and that year wise should be in the ascending order. Okay, that should be in the ascending order. Year wise it has to be. For example, if you have taken something from 2020, then 2021, 2022, so like this way you are supposed to write. Please don't forget the thing. Okay, and because no, it should have a uniformity nature. So kindly ensure that you are following the proper uniformity accordingly, and then we will it also should have the flows. Number one. And another important thing is that thematic definition, thematic wise. And if you are having your literature review the thematic wise, it is most well and good. If your literature review has a thematic way, it is really well and good. Sir, what is the thematic main? Our objectives, based on our objectives, we can convert everything into a thematic wise, and based on that thematic, you can give your literature review accordingly, so that it will be more beautiful. So that it will be more beautiful, and your research paper also will be more valuable. Okay, number two, and number three. What was that? Kindly ensure that you are not going more than 5 years. Okay, don't go with outdated reviews. Okay, be with the updated one. For some domains. For all domains, we can get everything. For some domains, for example, history department, no, they used to go with the historical reviews. So they are permitted. They are permitted. We can't say they are exempted. They are permitted to use, but they also have to go with the current details also, right? So if that is the case, it is okay. But people who are able to get the real information from the before 5 years or before 10 years, no, that will be more valid. Why? Because no, this will be useful for us also to come to the conclusion. What kind of things we can take and what kind of thing we're not supposed to take. Okay, and these are the important things you have to follow, and should be in a single paragraph as like others. And if it is, there is no word limit for literature review. There is no word limit for the literature review, so don't get scared about the word limit and all. So there is no problem. And once everything is done, write a literature review in a comprehensive way. I told you very clearly in the previous slides itself. Write your literature review. Okay, right, your literature review. Don't copy and paste the content of others, which is completely falls under plagiarism, which is a malpractice. Plagiarism is a malpractice. I will repeat the word. Plagiarism is a malpractice. So please don't do that, and you will be definitely losing the reputation. Okay, and you won't lose your reputation alone. Your institutional reputation also you'll be losing. Okay, so please don't do that. And let us move to the next important thing called methodology. Shall we move, or you want to discuss something? Any questions, or any questions?
Participants, if you have any questions, kindly write down in the chat box. Ankita Kumari is asking, can I write hypothesis in methodology?
Yes, Anita Kumar, that I will come in the methodological part. We will discuss that. Just I'm asking up to now, is there any questions to be asked based on literature review? Otherwise, we can go to the next session also. No, okay. If Mubin Khan ma'am is having no doubt, everybody will be understand. No, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, because Mubin ma'am, no, she used to ask n number of doubts. Very good, ma'am. Thank you so much. Happy for you. Yes, we will move on. We will move on with last half an hour. We will be completing everything on time. Good. Methodology. In single word, anybody can say what do you mean methodology? In one word, methodology means what? Yeah, we are about to complete. I have only 2 slides. Move on, sir. Methodology means approach. Thank you, Murali Mogan, sir. Again, Harini. Blueprint of a research work. Okay. Okay, any other? Blueprint. Approachable, sir. My approach. Pratabji. Science of research. My God. Okay. Good. Any other? Again, moving ma'am. Blueprint. Acha. Again, Dr. D. Srinivasa Rao, sir. It is okay. Systematic methods, techniques, approaches used to by. Okay, super. Systematic technique to be followed, methods and perspectives of research. Systematic theoretical framework used to guide selection. Oh my God, Vishal. Very good, Vishal. It is direction to how to conduct research. Kalavati Kamli, ma'am, thank you. Super. Okay, we will start. We will start. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know how you people are thinking like this. Really, you people are doing justice. Seriously, very happy. Dear participants, this is what I'm telling you. No, when we are giving something to no you people go to another level. Basic component of methodology is justification. Okay, basic component of methodology is justification. Recently, we went to an international conference in Tata Institute, Cancer Institute in Tata, Mumbai. And there we had a chance to meet with a resource person. He has published 475 Scopus publication. Associate professor. Uh, Published 475. So we had a chance to talk to him. So we bunches of people went to for lunch. We took him for lunch and we had a chance to talk to him. So that time I asked this question, sir, what do you mean methodology, sir? So he told only one word, Bennett. Don't think too much, Bennett. It is justification. So that word, no, it made me to think a lot. That, how come he's telling like this? Why he told to use the word called justification? Then why should I use the word called methodology? And why it is? Then I also asked like you people only. I also thought systematic framework, doing this, and all everything. But the real consistency of the matter is justification. Bennett, methodology deals with lot of things, Bennett, but as a researcher, you should justify what was happened to your research. What are the methods you have adapted for your research? And why you have adapted for the research? This everything is called as methodology. This is what the reply I got. I was literally shocked. Then only I came to know, I came to understand, I came to know that okay, still I have to learn more things in the path of research. Okay, so dear faculty members, my dear loving students, and dear respected participants, uh, methodology is nothing but don't think too much. Don't think too much. Absolutely sincerely thankful to you and thanking you that you are responding my questions, right? In spite of everything, you are you are answering my queries. That is a huge thing. Big round of applause to you, first of all. But the thing is, it is about justification. Don't get scared, first of all. Everybody will be scared about methodology. Earlier, I used to give importance for methodology, but now I never go deeper to the methodological content. Since now people are started doing justice for what they are called for the methodological part. Since I was not deeply go to methodological part, but I was completely directly jumped to uh, literature review as well as theoretical perspectives as well as thematic definitions. There only I used to go. How this has been thematically converted and classified. Okay. Methodological part is a simple thing, but as of now, the currently Indian people are finding quite difficult. Indian authors were finding quite little difficult about how to frame the methodology. First of all, I'm telling you one simple story so that you will be able to understand what is the concept mean, right? I'm from Tamil Nadu. I got married a Mumbai girl. My mom asked me a question. Are in Tamil Nadu, don't we have girls? Why you are going to Mumbai? Then I justified. She's a nice girl. She's a good girl. She will take care of me. Justification that matters. Finally, then we have agreed, and finally we got married, and now we are living a beautiful life by the grace of God. Right? Right. That's another scene. But the concept is, dear faculty members, it is about justification. Why I have taken this topic? Justification. Why I have taken this objectives? Justification. What is my research methodology? Justification. Right? Why I have taken this methodology? Justification. Right? And what kind of methods I have adapted for my data collection? Justification. And what kind of data analysis I have done? Justification. So in the entire methodological part, everything comes under one beautiful umbrella called as justification. समझ रहे? Are you able to follow me? Can I get S from the audience? Are you able to follow me what I'm telling? So don't think too much. Yeah, thank you, Vishal. Don't think too much. If you're thinking too much means you won't do any work. If you're thinking too much means you won't do any work. Whenever I used to tell my students, don't I will inform my students to whenever they are going to field for their data collection, please see only one person more than enough or two persons more than enough. Other people used to say go for 20, 80, 20 collections, 30 collections. I won't let my students do with that one. Go with two people or three people, more than enough. But I need the informations of the representation. The two set of representation has to represent more than 20 to 30 people. Okay, this is what we need. Sometimes, no, we also understand the concept in a broader way, and we ourselves will think that it's a difficult one, difficult one, difficult one. Finally, we also want to, and we never let others also want to do. Finally, we don't do anything. As a result, also we may remain the same as where we are located. Where we are located, right? Oh, so this is not supposed to happen. We will teach in the class. Yes, good. So methodology is nothing but, don't get confused with lot of terminologies. Simple terminology. I used to take classes in a simple terminologies. I won't go with the broader terminologies to threaten with my students as well as my faculty members. Impossible. No, we're not supposed to do that. We are not called for that. We are called for to make a society in a superstitious way, right? That is what we called for. We will do justice for that. Good. So methodological aspect is nothing but, dear student, yes, and who can I call? Vishal. Methodology is nothing but beta. It is completely deals with justification. Why I have taken this? What this my study is about, and what my study focused on. Okay, and why I have taken this everything. That in this beautifully we will be discussing the class, and we will wind up for the today's session. Okay, and tomorrow session, please get ready with your full paper if you have, so that it will be easy for me also to teach. It will be easy for also to upload the full paper in the Scopus database. It will be easy one. It will be easy for everything. Huh? Requesting you to get ready with your paper also, please. Huh? Thank you so much. We will start. Yes. First of all, the first thing is that, okay, after completing everything, yeah, thank you, Loken Singh, sir. After completing the research literature review, now the floor is open for methodological. Okay, in the literature review only, we come to know how to write everything, right? Before, let me start this beautiful topic. Let me ask you one beautiful question. How many objectives should we write for a research paper? Let me see कितने लोग uh, बोलेंगे सही आंसर. Let me start with Vishal only. बोलो बेटा, how many objectives should be there for a research? Thank you, Kalavati ma'am. 3 to 5 objectives. Harini again. Okay. Thank you, Harini. Rosni akka, sorry, Rosni ma'am. 3 to 5. Vishal 2 to 3. Mubin Khan. 3 objectives. Super. Murali ji 4 to 6. Oh my God. 4 to 6. Sir, Murli sir, please don't do, sir. It is quite difficult, sir. I will teach you why it is quite difficult. You are permitted to take, but it is quite difficult, sir. I will teach you now. Very good, sir. Very good. Thank you for writing your answer, sir. Thank you so much. Depend on variable. Dr. Bindu, dependent variable to सही है, ठीक है, but how many should be there? Dependent variable is fine, but how many? 5 to 6, 3, that should be, there should be specific objectives. Yes, 5, 3, 3 to 5. Yes, super, super, super. Thank you, thank you. 3 to 5 sweet pot. Oh my God. Good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Bindu. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Good. Very good. Very good. Super. Oh my God. I'm very happy. Really happy. Really happy for this session. Really happy. Thank you so much. And dear faculty members, dear students, it is a research paper, first of all, number one. And many of the research paper are our dissertation based. Do you all agree with me? Yeah. Thank you, Bala ma'am. Do you all agree with me? So now if you are adding all your paper objectives, your dissertation objectives in a full paper means again your dissertation will comes under plagiarism. Again your full paper, your dissertation will comes under direct plagiarism. What you will do then? Okay. So I will teach you very clearly, very clearly. Very good, very good, very good. The theory which is highly criticized will be highly valid. I won't appreciate the people who are writing, giving good right answer. I will appreciate the people who are dare to give the right, no, wrong answer, even though they don't know the answer. So, royal salute for you all people. Very good, very good. I will teach you very clearly because that is my role. The resource person role is to teach you. We will teach you accordingly, don't worry. Two objectives is more than enough. Okay. No, Bennett sir, I'm not able to complete everything within two. Then go with a three. But don't go more than three. Three objectives more than enough. Okay. Three objectives. Yes, Dr. Roshni Bala, you are completely right. You are completely right, Dr. Roshni Bala Devi. Three is more than enough. If you are able to incorporate everything within these three objectives, itself a medical miracle. If you are able to incorporate all those stuffs, if you are stuffing everything based on these three objectives, itself a big task. Okay. So don't go with 4 or 5. Now let me answer for what was that Dr. Murali Mogan sir thing. Sir told me, sir, shall we go with 4 or 5 or 6? Not possible, sir. Not possible. Why, Bennett, sir? Not possible. For that also, I'm having answer. Yes, Luke Isaac पहले बोला था. What was that? Main and specific objectives. Yes, sir. Yeah. So if you are going with the 6 objectives, sir, it is more than a dissertation. It is for my PhD topic. I have taken only 5 research objectives, and you are crossing more than my PhD dissertations. Okay. So what is the thing is no. Another important thing is no. You will be finding quite difficult to deal with the data collection as well as data analysis. Okay, somehow you have done the data collection, sir. No problem. I agree with you that you are good in data collection. Well and good, no problem. Data analysis you will be finding problem. Okay, sir, nalla panniten, sir, no problem. After doing that, it is quite difficult to incorporate everything because in a research paper we are not supposed to write more than 12 pages or 15 pages or 20 pages. நீங்க 6 objective வச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா, if you are keep going with 6 objectives, it will cross more than page limit. Page limit will exceed, what? Findings will exceed, the conclusion will exceed, reference will, everything will exceed. As a result, what happened? No, we may not be able, our research paper may not look like a whole. That is the biggest problem. I will say one important thing. A good dancer must know when to leave the stage. A good dancer concept is not dancing full day. No, impossible. Good dancer must know when to leave the stage. Similarly, a research also should be in a quite appropriate, in a quite manner that you are not going too far. Three, what was that objectives is more than enough. Two is more than enough. But if you're not able to complete that is time, sir, I need more. Means, yeah, definitely you can go with three objectives. Fine. Okay. Shall we go deeper to the content? We have a few more minutes. Yes. Shall I go deeper to the main content? Yeah. Super. Thank you so much. So yes, and then it's okay. I have written the return. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. After writing the objectives, I have to describe my research methodology. Okay, where I can describe my research methodology. Bennett Sir has done a study on sex workers, and I have been used the simple random sampling. or I have been used the purposive sampling or convenient sampling. Now, as a researcher, she has to ask, Compli ma'am has to ask, why Bennett use this? Why can't Bennett sir use this? Okay, I am trying with my research with this kind of methodology. Everything you will come to know from where? Literature review. So if you are strong in literature review, definitely you will not be able to, you won't be stuck in between in the describe the methodological part, everything. Methodology part has been identified by the researcher. Super, well and good. Third important concept is a fundamental thing and a basic thing and an important thing that is called as justification. Sir, why you have chosen this? For what joy you have taken this? What was that research methodology? For what joy you have taken this? How you have taken this sample? Sir, I have taken sample 20 people accordingly. How come you can taken 20? Why can't 19? Why can't 21? Sir, I have taken 50 people, sir, for my sampling so that it is easy for me to calculate the findings. Wrong. You are wrong. Why can't 49? Why can't it be 51? Whenever I used to ask my students, I used to say only one thing, don't put whole number. I will destroy your entire whole project. I never entertain such kind of things because no, you yourself doing everything for your own convenience. That is not called as research. And we can't claim anywhere that that is a research. Impossible, yes. Yes, Dr. Srinivasa Rao, yeah, he told very clearly, sir, why sir going with 50? 100 also easy only, sir. Yes, and it also so much easy, right? Please don't do that. Please don't do that. If it is 40, put 40. Don't go with round numbers, right? Okay, by saying that, no, they will come to know. Who the reviewer come to know they won't value your paper. Okay, the author doesn't seem to work properly. As a result, they won't value your paper. Please, please don't do that. Okay, yeah. And second important, the fourth important thing is describe the methods using data collection. What are the methods that you have adapted, right? What is the study comes under? Either study comes under quantitative data or a qualitative data. If it is a qualitative data, what kind of methods you have adapted? What are the strategies you have used for collection of data? Please kindly describe everything in the methodology. Whatever you want, write in the methodological part, write everything without fail. Okay, because no, some people will be there, they will sida jayenge to methodological part. They will straightly jump to the methodological part and there they will check inch by inch everything. As a result, if they are not satisfied, they won't do the what was that important called as forwarded paper for publication. Right? And discrete method of data analysis. What method you have followed? Either it is ANOVA or ANACOVA or MANOVA, whatever it may be, right? Whatever it could be, whatever it could be, please describe that also. My study based on this test, right? Based on my variables, I have taken this test for my SPSS, statistical packages for social sciences. I have taken this for my study purpose, and this test used to give this kind of paper, so that you are giving an output about your study also, your test also, so that we will also come to know something new. We will also know something new from your studies, right? That is also needed. Okay. Once everything is done, methodology is perfectly done, then another important concept is called as data interpretation. We are going to complete in another 10 minutes. I will complete, but please listen, right? We are coming to the climax, right? Please, expecting you all to listen to very carefully. Now we have come to the important point called as data interpretation. Data analysis, is it tough, sir? No, it's not that much tough. If you are giving the input of automatically by default or what was it by settings, you will be getting the what was that noise name called as you will be getting the informations completely based on whatever the input you are giving, you will be getting the answers, right? That is called as data analysis. So you don't want to worry about data analysis, but data interpretation that matters. Data interpretation plays a major role. What do you mean by data interpretation? Sir, simple things, sir. Whatever table is there, I will write, sir. That is called as data interpretation, sir. That is wrong, sir. That is wrong, right? I will teach you. I will teach you now, and if time has, we will complete it by today. Don't worry, huh? Fine. Anyway, I have to take you. I will be with you for 4 more sessions. I will be with take class for 8 hours. Don't worry. We will discuss everything very clearly, right? Ah. Data interpretation means what? The above table shows 20% are female, 30% are male. The above table shows that 25% are married, 25% are unmarried. The above table shows that. Why it shows that? What it shows that? Do you think so that we don't know to see the table there? No, 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 please, no, don't do that. Okay. What is given in the table, what you're writing below the same, it's not a data interpretation. वही तो गलत है. It is wrong. Please don't do, huh? Please don't do. Please don't do. That is not considered as a data interpretation. And please don't say to anyone that you have done a data interpretation. नहीं है. वही तो data interpretation नहीं है. Right? That is a statement you are writing. It's a news. Right? In the if you can see now in the newspaper they put on photo in the down they will write something. Right? There is so they're writing something new. But in our research now, so pathetic. I'm talking about myself. I'm not blaming you, my dear loving participants. I'm blaming myself. I have done this before long time back my own research. You'll put on table. Our table shows that these are women, these are female. Then one fine morning, my guide called me and gave left and right, and he told me that when it this everyone knows. Don't you think that you alone knows? No, everyone knows. Go to literature review, learn something based on that, write the data interpretation part. Okay, then I started learning. Okay, through that only I will come to know how to write a data interpretation. Dear kids, dear students, dear faculty members, my dear academicians, data interpretation writing is a skill. Writing data interpretation is a skill. Like beautifully you have to write. Sir, writing itself big problem in it, sir. Where can I write beautifully? You can write. You can write. Sir, where will I get those informations when it's सीधा जाएंगे तो लिटरेचर रिव्यू में पहले मैं ही बोला था ना earlier I have told you right you have to go with the literature review will sail everywhere you have to go to the literature review boat and that boat will lead you okay sir how can I lead you sir how can I take sir if I take for the problems right for the problems table you can down you have to write a literature review from the literature shows that so and so having problem in my studies it is significant it is has some variation right it is also having the same problem so that the reviewer come to know okay the author is capable enough of comparing the current answer with the previous literature review so that they will be giving you at least 4 marks. I gave 5 marks. I gave 5 marks, but at least you'll get 4 marks. Definitely you'll be in another level. Okay. So data interpretation, it is an art. It is completely an art. A-R-T. Right? Best example, right? Some people, I don't know how many people like romance. Romance in the sense, not wrong aspect, in love aspect. Some people don't like romance. Some people they won't speak, but they will love. Some people they will speak like anything. Some lovers will speak like anything. Okay, right? It means it is an art. It is an art. It is an art. Right? Girls like the people who are not talking. No, girls like the people who are converting them to talk. It is an art. Similarly, in this field of publication also, literature review will take you to everywhere. Literature can park its own vehicle everywhere in justification part, methodological part, everywhere we can use the help of literature review and same literature review will help you to write the data interpretation also, right? This is what called as a research mail. Okay. So please hereafter, if anybody is doing the same what I have done, please don't do. Some see, even the picture is there. Writing the picture, the same concept is not a data interpretation, beta. वही तो अलग नहीं वही तो गलत है वही तो ठीक नहीं है अच्छा नहीं है so follow the protocol strictly and write it down in a proper way okay and then last slide yeah I came with the thank you slide but anyway one more slide is there I told you very clearly no I want to give my time as well as I want to take your time yeah now we came to the beautiful concept called what was that findings and suggestions okay it means what sir do you came last slide yes we came to the last slide we came to the last slide okay now tell me please what do you mean by findings and suggestions legends Vishal, are you there? Yes. Findings and suggestions means what? Ah, yes, sir. Beautiful presentation of our study. Okay. Okay, Dr. Bindu, I agree with you. I agree with you. What do you recommend from your research? Okay. Okay, Vishal. Super. Bindu ma'am 95 marks. Vishal 90 marks. Yes, any other? The results of a study, so, and the research suggestions, recommendations. Appa, Harini, very good summary of the findings. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Roshni Devi. Super. Very good. Findings is nothing but, dear participants, findings is about what you came to know through the results, right? What you came to know through the results, and the suggestions through that results. What you are suggesting. Many people know they used to send a paper with us. Their topic is about women empowerment, right? A piece of advice, beautiful. 97 marks. Seriously, ma'am. Thank you so much. Who is that? I don't know who is that legend, but seriously, right. This is what I need from you people. This is what I need from you people. Very good. Super. Very good. Very good. Happy for you, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know. Thank you so much. Okay. Based on the results, right? Based on the findings only, you are supposed to hit the suggestions. Please don't forget this. Okay. Why? Because now recently we have received a paper. The paper is about women empowerment. And the suggestions they talked about women issues, problems, everything. Impossible. What is your findings? Based on that only you have to take the suggestions. Right? Please write it down. बढ़िया से लिख कीजिए. If there are 5 findings, there should be only 5 suggestions. If there are 5 findings, there should be only 5 suggestions. Findings and suggestions should be in the 1:1 ratio. I will repeat the word. I will repeat the word again for your kind information, dear participants. 1:1 ratio it has to go. If you are getting 10 findings, write 10 suggestions, because what you will find is the results is the findings. Based on the findings only, you are supposed to write the suggestions. Simply, you can't write the suggestions as per your own. It's impossible. Impossible. You are not supposed to do that. Please don't do that. Okay. So, if it is 5 findings, write 5 suggestions. Based on the findings only, you are suggestions. Please, I will repeat the word again, because no, knowingly or unknowingly, you may do the same. Knowingly or unknowingly, you may do the same mistake. That's what telling you again. If there are 5 findings, write 5 suggestions. So whatever the findings could be, it is 5 or 10 or 20, 30, 40, 50, right? 100. But 100 suggestions has to be there. Findings 5, sir. Suggestions only 2, sir. That means you are wrong, sir. You are wrong somewhere. Not somewhere. You are wrong everywhere. Everywhere. Right? So please don't do that. And in the suggestions, no, we can't, what was that? Order the government. We can't order anywhere. Suggestions in the sense, humble ourselves, right? We can't use the word government should put, government should do. Who we are to order the government? Impossible. We are just a scholar. We are doing our research, right? Right in a way that we are pleasing. Findings you can write your own way of writing, no problem, dear children, dear students, dear faculty members. But suggestions has to be in a humble way, right? So please don't do that. And as I told you very clearly, it should be in the 1:1 ratio. Kindly follow very systematically. Okay. And in the findings, share only pertinent information and conclusions that relates to studies objective. Let me come again. Let me come again. Objective, it has to be based. In Tamil, we will say only one thing, objective based பண்ணி தான் இருக்கணும். We are not supposed to bypass, right? Findings matlab, we have prepared objective. Through the objective only, we have framed everything. Through that only, we got some result. Through that result only, that result has to correlate with the objective. Simply, we can't blame everything. Sir, I have checked, sir, I'm not able to get. No, we will be getting. We will be getting. Thank you, Dr. Luke, sir. Thank you so much. Uh, so we will be getting everything. right? Through this finding only we're supposed to write. Kindly, please make a note of it. The finding should correlate with the objective, please. If it is not so, there are some problems with your research. Okay, and don't highlight in unwanted stuffs in the findings itself. Don't highlight this many people are male, this many people are female. No, come with the proper findings, come with the proper results. If there is any problem, if you're focusing on a problem, what is the problem? Right? If you're focusing on issues, what is the issue? If you're focusing on the thing, what is the thing? Okay, and based on that problem, definitely, so once I come to know what is the problem, definitely I will be able to give the suggestions. Say, na? So easily we can do the needful. The last and final thing is, yes, I have 8 minutes more. And anyway, I will complete on time. Please allow me to take class for 8 minutes. Conclusion. Wow. Now everybody will be literally happy. Somehow this fellow completed my the class. Yes, the concern is we are here to teach. I used to take class for UK people, US people, right? I'm taking tuition for Russians, for sociology, for Dubai people. No, we should be what was loyal for what we called off, right? Being the resource person is not about telling who am I. No, being the resource person to teach you what you came for this 4 hours. You have sat in front of me, in front of laptop or a system for 4 hours. I'm not supposed to waste your time, right? This is what I need from you. Very good, very good, very good. Thank you, Vishal. Thank you. This is what I need, beta. Thank you so much. But anyway, I'll complete my last slide. Yeah, thank you. So, in the conclusion part, I told you, in the previous class itself, I told you very clearly, uh, this literature we will sail till conclusion, right? So here you briefly summarize the main points or findings of your research and highlight more significant, right, contributions of your discoveries that you made in the paper. Okay, your final sentence should be impactful and leave a lasting impression, right? How we have chosen the topic, silently enjoying the pain, right? So as like prepare, put some masalas there, made your mind to think some critically, right? Instead of wasting our time in checking with these YouTube live streams, shorts, please focus on your studies, right? If you want to get more quotes, please go with the Karl Marx. Karl Marx is a legend in the field of giving quotes. Next to Karl Marx, go with Emil Durkheim. If you want Indian authors, go with A.R. Desai. Nice legends people are there. Okay, and then you can go for your final research. And one more important thing, dear kids, dear students, dear faculty members, for a research paper, the conclusion also should be in the single paragraph. The current scenario, as per the current change, the conclusion also should be a single paragraph. Maybe it may be 250 words, 350 words, 400 words, no problem. कोई तो कोई बात नहीं. But the concern is it should be in a single paragraph, followed by the references part I'm not going to touch because our faculty Dr. Anu Pius, she has taken a beautiful class on referencing, right? How to reference a paper, how to cite a paper. So I'm not going to touch. And regarding the plagiarism report also, day before yesterday, Dr. Ma'am Sri Ranjini ma'am, she has taken a beautiful classes on what do you mean by plagiarism and how plagiarism impact everything. So I'm not going to touch it. So finally, let me say by saying thank you so much for your active participation. And now the floor is open for discussion. Those who want to ask your doubts or queries, you're most welcome.
The session is open for question answer. If you have any questions, kindly write down in the chat box. Everybody is saying thank you. I don't think there are any more questions, sir.
Yeah, now the group is open. Those who want to ask your doubt, you can ask. We have opened the group.
The session is open for question answer. If there are any questions, please write down in the chat box.
Sir, very good evening, sir. Bennett, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to interrupt or take your time away. All I can say on behalf of all the participants is it's such a knowledgeable thing, and thank you very much for your patiently presenting things. You have guided them those who have done the research also. You have given them lots of knowledge, sir. How else it can be done? How else it can be executed as on par with the present day requirements?
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
And
much.
scholars should have felt it very appetizing, not just to listen to you. They would have compiled so many things in their minds, they would have been boosted up to be much more better in their presentation. We did not
Thank you.
have, literally, we did not have an idea about what your enterprise is. Our adoration for you has grown, sir. You can't imagine how thankful we are to you. We just saw you as a passive presenter. Today, we have rediscovered you in the true sense of the term. Thank you very much on behalf of all of us here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So thank you so much for your feedback. Definitely, it will make me to grow more. This is what we called for. Over to you, Dr. Garima Malik, ma'am.
I think there are no more questions. Anybody else?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. You can conclude, ma'am.
We can conclude, sir? Okay.
Time is 6 o'clock.
So I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to you, sir, for such a fabulous presentation and talk today on how to write a research paper. The insight that you provided on this topic, I think it resonated with the audience, as we can see in the chat box, and we can see the spark of enthusiasms in whatever they are writing in the chat box. They were able to connect. You were able to connect with the audience, and the ideas that you presented in your talk, I think it will lead to many more research papers the participant will write in future. You helped them a lot with this talk, sir. So I would like to thank you on the behalf of all the participants and all the organizing members. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow we have a session with one Sriranjani ma'am. Will followed by my session, and day after tomorrow is the same thing. We are having 3 more days. So kindly please be on time. Once again, I'm telling you, if you're having full research paper, get ready with your paper. I will support you till you are uploading paper to Scopus database. We will do. Don't worry. We will there for you. We will help you. Thank you so much. Sincere thanks to FTB Director, Dr. Roshni Baladevi ma'am, and the entire team. And today's event was hosted by Dr. Garima Malik ma'am from Raghunath PG College from UP. And they are having maximum participants from this international FDP. So happy for everyone. See you all tomorrow and ending the meeting for all. The time is 6 o'clock. We used to start by time. We used to end by time. Thank you once again, everyone.